On this episode of Flopgear,
Christian talks fantasies.
Get me in the cage, bro.
Jake discusses post-show.
5 kilos up, you fucked it.
And Tim talks training.
And I also think body parts, person dependent, respond differently.
Episode 3, Flopgear Podcast. As one. We're back.
We are back.
Thank you for...
It feels ages.
It does feel
yeah,
ages.
it does feel too long
It does feel too
without
long.
seeing my boys.
We did say we was going to do it more frequently, but...
Yeah, it's very difficult.
You know.
What time did you set off this morning?
7:30.
You got on the train at 7:30?
Yeah.
I left about 10 past 11.
Don't rub it.
Bit difficult.
But no, yeah, it feels like it feels ages since I last saw you both.
Yeah.
What a
Been a
pleasure.
long time, hasn't
Feet have just recovered from ice skating.
Yeah, do we want to bring that up, Tim?
it? Yeah. Can do. Everyone's loved it.
To be fair.
That was the start of the show, so yeah.
Everyone actually has loved it.
Yeah.
But everyone has loved you, basically. So you was the star of the show.
I know. I put it all on anyway. Like, I can actually, I am ridiculous at ice skating if I want to be.
Yeah, it showed. It was absolutely awful.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
But no, it was good. I enjoyed it. It was a good little catch up last time, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was good. It was good. So yeah, thanks for the views and the subs. We're nearly at 500 subs, so can you fucking subscribe? You
Yeah.
can't be 4,500 views in the first one and 500 subscribers. Come on,
Yeah.
we want to get paid. Cash.
I'm sure that's going to be real enthusiasm for everyone to subscribe. Just
Yeah.
Just so they can fund our pockets.
Yep, please. Yeah, so second one was good. So last, how many weeks has it been?
5.
Fuck, no, it
5
Yeah,
since
I think
recording.
16th, 17th of December.
Yeah,
I think
maybe
it was
5
probably.
since recording. Maybe
About
4
4
or
or 5
5
weeks.
Shit.
What have we been up to? You've been on holiday.
Yeah, I just got back from holiday.
Nice little break, didn't you?
Went to Gran Canaria to a
What,
wellness retreat.
what else did you get up to?
Just got up to that.
Just chilling.
Just
Just
chill.
chilling.
Just literally just chilled on
Solo.
the
I did fuck all really.
Nothing at all.
Went to the spa like
Just-
a few
okay.
days.
Nice bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had a massage for a few days.
Mm.
It was decent. Just chilled the fuck out. Some
Yeah,
good
nice.
food. A few gin and tonics.
Lovely.
And
You
just
took time off work as well, didn't you?
yeah, took a week off work. First and last one.
How
of
was
the year.
how was the anxiety with that?
Fine.
Yeah.
I think I did it 4 years in a row now. Where I normally
Is
take
it?
either December or Jan, I take a week off with no check-ins, and I put it in the group chat, and no one cares.
It's
Everyone's
nice.
everyone's buzzing.
It is
Like,
nice.
fucking hell, you should have a week off, man.
And I think
Yeah.
with that stuff, like as well, like it's us and our fears that makes us think that people are going to be bothered about it.
Yeah.
But like, and I haven't actually saying that I haven't taken a week off in I don't know how long. But
Same.
just even when I've been on holiday and I've said to just people like, can I just have a couple of days off? Like people actually are like good, like it's good you're doing it.
Yeah.
Whereas
And
I
I,
think
I said, if there's something going on, just message me.
you're urgent. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's sweet. But pretty much everyone left me alone.
Yeah, but I think it's just us that thinks, we don't want to take a week off because people are going to be annoyed. But it's
I think
like
any longer than a week's too much.
everyone
That's really
respects
excessive.
the fact that we all need time off. Right?
Yeah, and I think, look, if your coach is doing a good job and he's putting the work in and grafting and you're getting everything you want from him,
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
also the time to do it, isn't it? It's
It
the
is
time
the
to,
right
yeah,
any other
strategic.
time of the year is a bit.
There should really be
bit ridiculous.
like nobody should have a real absolute need for you
Did you just do prep
in
still?
that period.
Yeah, but I've been like 3 people on prep, and I just did WhatsApp. Yeah, man, look all good, man.
Just
Yeah, man, look class,
Just
man.
fire emoji. Yeah, man.
But yeah, it was just, it was so needed. As soon as it got there, I was just like, oh, fuck, I feel so much more chilled.
Yeah, lovely.
Would you look forward to coming back and getting back to it?
Yeah, but after about 3 days, I was
Yeah.
thinking, right, I'm ready to go.
And then it's full steam ahead. I was saying to him in the car on the way, like this period now, it's like we say we want to have the time off when shows are finished, but after a few weeks, you're just like, just want to be back
chomping
into
at the
it.
bit, aren't you?
Like I feel just a bit like all over the place. Like I was quite ill over the weekend, so I did nothing, which was nice, but at the same time, I'm like, I feel unproductive. I feel lazy, and I'm like, I need to
Literally had this conversation
Yeah.
this morning. Last night, I fucking sent myself a bit west because I didn't get that much of a tan whilst I was away. I was like, right, I'll just get on the sunbeds. So I injected some MT2.
Yeah.
Felt ill as fuck.
Went on the sunbed and I came back and I felt awful.
Yeah, everyone always does too much
My
as well.
stomach was killing. I had a raging hard on. I just felt so. And I was like, man, I've got to do a set tonight. And I couldn't do it. I felt so ill. I just had to get in bed. I was like really hot but cold.
With a fever.
It is brutal, yeah.
Not good.
People always do too much though. People buy like a 10 milligram vial and then do a milligram a day.
No, I did like 0.03.
Right, so like 300
Just-
mcg.
It just knocks me, man.
Yeah,
Works though, doesn't it?
it does work. Yeah.
I just stay pale.
I can't
Yeah,
imagine you
don't
like going
forget-
to a
I can't- I
sunbed
can't
shop.
imagine
You imagine
you
him
brown,
going to a
mate.
sunbed shop.
3 minutes on a sunbed and I'm burnt.
You're in the wrong place,
Yeah,
mate.
it's dreadful.
Yeah, nice.
Would go again. Would go again. Yeah.
So coming up, we've got the first regional.
Yeah, first regional.
10 weeks this
11
weekend.
weeks.
Which is coming around so quick. Literally said to him this morning, and said to you as well, didn't I? Like, I'm like thinking, oh yeah, people in June, like ages to go. And then I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, actually, no, you're starting soon.
We said this last night. This point of the year in these early preps, do you not second guess, but you're cautious with decisions?
Literally said the same thing.
Come
to him this
August, I'm just full flow, like just
The first preps of the year, I'm like, right, how do I do this again?
yeah.
You think,
and
how
I'm
do
like,
you
are
do
they
it?
on track? Do I need to
Yeah.
push a bit harder and pull back? Oh,
Yeah.
fuck, they're behind, but they're not behind. But then come August, like September, I'm
And
just
everyone's
like,
prepping every weekend. It's like so chill. It's
Yeah,
like, you do this.
yeah.
Do
So
that.
it's like you're in flow state, but
you
it's like the
forget how
first
to
few.
for 2 months.
Mate,
like,
the
I'm
first peak week of the year, I'm like, right, what did we do last year?
Yeah, you always think literally.
I'm like, fuck, right, what we
How do I
doing?
do
scrolling
this?
back up chats.
Yeah.
How do I do this again?
Type it in, on search on WhatsApp. Jamie Peak.
I'll-
Just type that in. I'm
I'll
like, right.
I'll
Yeah, fucking every time,
I'm glad
every
you
year
two
when it
feel
comes
like
to
this.
peak weeks, I'm like, right, what we're doing? I get well nervous.
Yeah, I'm glad you both said that because I'm exactly the same.
Even just changes and stuff, I'm just apprehensive of
Yeah.
like
I'm
because
thinking
I've
I-
not seen physiques all year
I
of
need
where
to-
they are at a certain point.
I need to
for
get you ahead of the
50C.
scale here because
What?
Keen for a 50C pull. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're only 3 days into prep. Yeah, don't worry about it.
need to be ready in 4 weeks' time.
Yeah.
But who have you got in it, Jake?
First show of the season. So I've got a girl called Amy in bikini, Dunkley, first prep together. So
Dunkers.
she'll be doing the first show of the season.
Duggers.
Cheney, who'll be doing classic. Cheney's well ahead of schedule.
Cheney.
Looks really good.
Coach Cheney.
Yeah, it looks
Reese
really
fits
good.
best, mate.
Yeah, Reese fits best, mate.
Cheney.
He's ahead of schedule. Looks
Chino.
really good. He's literally just going through this period of just. I've literally not changed his diet for 3 weeks. I'm just feeding him every weekend. He's dropping like £3 by the weekend. Feeding him up one day,
Off
comes back
planners.
down. No off plan.
Oh, yeah.
Just like club days.
About to
and
say,
he's
we were
just
talking about
he's-
Bergen.
he's
He
responding.
looks ahead.
He's
looks
responding so well, mate. Honestly, it's just great. And then I've got Fleur, who's going to be doing Fit Model. And then that's my 3 for the first show of the season. Yeah, so first ones they'll do
Drop offs or
the regional, and then Noel, who will go at the start of the season as well.
She's doing the second regional.
We're not sure yet. We're just gonna because she's in Ireland at the moment. So it just depends on where she's going to be. She's going to move back over to the UK. So it just depends on what show's going to be more right for her with because she's got to do the regional before she qualify. What have you just all of a sudden got the giggles?
I don't know.
Christian being a child as
I
normal.
can't stop laughing. Sorry.
So yeah, she'll go at some point with one of the first sets.
Is she Irish?
Yes,
So
she's Irish, but she usually lives in the UK. But she's in Ireland at the moment, so she will. Christian, what is wrong with you?
No, I can't stop laughing about. I don't know what I'm laughing at.
So yeah, so she's in Ireland at the moment, so she's moving back over to the UK for a job. So it just depends where she is as to what job she's gonna, as to what show she's gonna do. So, yeah. What about you?
Fucking hell, that's a bit confusing.
What about you? Who have you got in the first one?
Big Josh?
Big Josh.
Big Josh Harrison.
Yeah.
That
going all right?
Yeah, seems to just nice, just steady drops, like not crazy. His weight's always a bit up and down anyway. Even in off season, it was a bit up and down. Like he struggles with his sleep and shit. But we weren't. Not that it annoyed me, but I remember he said like 3 weeks ago or something like, "Do you reckon can we be ready for the first one?" I was like, "Oh, we'll have to wait and see. Like, let's just see." And then his next Instagram post is like, "Right, I'm 12 weeks out." I'm like, "Oh, fucking, I wouldn't even agree." But it is like every time he checks in, he looks different.
Yeah,
Like
I said to you the other day, he for such a big guy, off season does him no justice.
Not at all.
Like he looks smaller.
Yeah,
when he's fatter.
I told him this yesterday.
He doesn't like, normally someone hits a side chest and one, and you think, fucking hell, size of that in the off season. But he looks just worse, looks narrower, he looks worse. The leaner he gets, he really does especially his upper body, his shape comes.
Yeah, then photos,
shape check.
Then photos you sent the other day, I can see him starting to come to life.
And I just, I always think, you're front relaxed and court turns. First things people see is front relaxed is wild.
You can normally judge a show off the quarter turns.
Yeah.
Like, front relaxed is so important.
His quarter turns are nice as well, but
and too many people don't spend time on. The
no! Oh, the best ones like the natty ones.
Like you're literally, yeah.
Like the Egyptian,
Like
the Egyptian paintings on the wall.
This is literally like the first time you're going to be in front of a set of judges.
Harley Davidson.
And they come, yeah. And you're just like, what are you doing? Like,
do you not think like the old front relax where they'd actually just stand relaxed?
It's almost like an open arm men's physique shot, isn't it?
And they just stand there like that, and it just used to look wicked. Now, like you've got so many that are just. Like,
and the thing is as well, like the thing with that first shot, it's like it is first impressions.
Yeah,
as well.
absolutely.
Do you know what's interesting as well? And obviously, I don't think from an IFBB standpoint you'd necessarily get away with it. And we obviously just mentioned Reese, but Reese is an example of someone who doesn't come out and do a front relaxed.
No, he does like a hands-on hit.
But it's a good shot for him, And I actually said to Lewis when he did the British, the World, I was like, mate, come out and just pull a lat spread. And then because as soon as you're out, you come out.
Aren't as bothered,
Then, correct, but they come out and then they go straight into you. You come out and pull a lat spread and go in your quarter turn, great.
Because he does it for a lat spread, Reese.
Yeah,
and it isn't even a lat spread. It's just
agreed.
a men's physique.
It's a men's physique front shot, but for
it
him,
really does accentuate his waist and his tape.
It does
and
work,
whatnot, so it does work.
And I think it's that. I don't think from an IFBB standpoint you'd necessarily get away with it as much.
I agree.
But it is that's his first impressions. So it's back to Josh what you said. Like if you've got a great front relax.
I was going to say that front relax and then go through the quarter turns. They've set up the top three now.
Yeah,
and then you start working through that.
He's got some really nice shots, especially as he's getting leaner. Things just look better.
Yeah,
like side try, but bringing it round to the front a bit.
But just bringing that back shoulder round.
And I'm going to go and see him in the next couple of weeks to see what it looks like in person.
Yeah, nice.
Have
you got anyone else?
No, just him for that first one.
Yeah,
the two bros. I did have a guy that was meant to be doing.
Oh, another drop out.
Drop off. Yeah, I sent him the protocol and he was just not happy with it.
Wasn't happy with Super Troll for 15 weeks.
No, didn't want Super Troll from the start. No, he had to have surgery.
Because of the Super Troll.
Because of all the Super Troll again. It's something to do with his nasal passage. It's like affects him for his whole life. He's like, I can't say no to this. I've got to have it. I've just got to do it. So, but I mean, he's got super peeled in like 5-6 weeks, like really fast.
Yeah.
On like, it's like his first prep. I'm like 700 carb and he's just dropping.
It's nice when it's like
doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
And he's like 210 pounds.
So he's not like
he's not fucking massive.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna whilst he's recovering now and can't train, we're just gonna keep dieting him so that as soon as he can train, we can just push back up and do a later one in the year.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
And quite a few people start prep though this week.
Yeah, I had the same as well. But no one else doing anything earlier. Most of I've not really got many for the uni either. Really, between now and May,
how many did you have last year?
5 or 6 for the uni. Yeah,
drop offs.
5 or 6 for the uni. Well, because they're all pros now, mate. Hey, that was free pros at that show, mate. What about you, Tim? What you
got? I've got Tom Pedders doing classic, who looks really
for
good.
that show.
For the first regional, yeah. Tom looks
big
really
up Pedders. Looks very good.
I know.
Fortunate last name for bodybuilding. Pedders.
Pedders. Oh, yeah. What did you say?
I can't remember if I know who that is. I must have seen him in just.
You'll have seen him on my story. Yeah. He's peeled already.
Right.
He's like 5-6 weeks in.
Yeah. Nice.
He's got 3 high days a week every week. He's got loads of lower body like niggles and issues, and it's been a ball like trying to grow his legs and bring him up in the off season. So all his high days are just either the day before legs or the day of legs, and just structured around that.
Just doing NPC.
Yeah, we might do a PCA.
Yeah.
It's one of them where his goal eventually is to be a classic pro. Like he'll be a little bit off his weight cap this year. And so it's just if he wants to do PCA for some fun, we'll do some PCA. If he wants to just stay within the NPC and do that, then we'll do that. And then I've got Sophie in bikini who looks good, and she
looks ahead.
She's well ahead. Yeah, she's a couple of kilo off.
Her delts done already, basically, isn't they?
Her delts, yeah. And like the last few times she's I think she done 3 preps or 4 preps. She's always just been far too lean.
Yeah,
she's just been pushed way too far.
The year that Marnie beat her.
Yeah, she's inside out.
That was her feedback. She was too conditioned.
And so I'm not going to push her anywhere near close to that. So there's even less probably to come off.
Are you going to bring her in and then fill her out.
And then feed her up from there.
nice.
And then, you got the Ben Weeder 2 weeks later, and then if not, then we'll go abroad and see what there is there. But I've got a few in PCA in the first times and whatnot, but I'm always end of the year going. Always. And I always get to start the year, and I think next year I'm going to put more people at the start of the year, so I've got a decent roster there. And then I never end up doing it.
Yeah.
Never.
Mine's usually quite heavy at the start, but then still fairly balanced.
Yeah.
At the end of this year is definitely way more.
What, at the
mid
end?
to end?
Yeah, mid to end. Yeah, me too.
But I've definitely got less people this year because obviously so many people went last year that all of them are then not going this year.
Yeah.
Because a lot of them, for Aston, for Zaka, like they all turned pro, so they're obviously then taking the time out to then go.
Just reminding us again.
Aston looks good still, doesn't he?
Mate, he looks fantastic, mate.
He looks very good.
How that British finals
mental,
to
isn't it?
Denmark look. You look at British finals.
You fuck the British.
You look at British
finals
final, you go, he ain't that good, is he? And then
and do you know what,
TRT
though?
and feeding up, he looked
the
ridiculous.
But the thing is that, to be fair, it's not the best photo, but that British look, honestly, in person was fantastic.
Had to be there, Tim.
It genuinely
Photos
was.
don't do
Like, mate, he was. He looked fantastic, but then when you look at it compared to the
the Denmark
one,
look was really
Looked like
good.
he'd done an off season.
Yeah, it
mental.
looked like he'd done an off season.
Mate, even now, like he's 90 kilos this morning. His cap obviously that he made was 82.
Right.
He's 8 kilos up,
still
but
in
he
shape.
still looks lean, mate.
know, yeah.
He's just gone back on as well. It's just outrageous, mate. Every time I see him, I'm like, everyone just goes, "How does he look like that?" I don't know. I actually don't know. I wish I could tell you. I don't actually know. Like, it's just whatever I'm doing is working, but it's nothing that's any different that's out of the ordinary that's making it work. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, he does look good. I don't really know many people doing the first shows.
No, nor do I.
Like I'm not like sitting here thinking,
But it's a good time.
here's
to
a
go, isn't
bikini
it?
winner or here's a classic winner, and thinking.
I don't know where Josh is going to land weight wise.
What is he now?
244 this morning.
So
I think he'll be top end of heavies.
you want to get him in
I
the
would
heavies,
say
don't you?
top
Yeah.
end of heavies,
You've got to get him in the heavies, I think. What was he when he did the?
But it's like his
British?
weight. The last week or so, his weight's not changing much, but his conditioning
getting
really is. So it's
What
like
was he at the
When you've got a
British?
weight cap, that's annoying, isn't it?
I don't know. Can't remember.
I think you've got to get him sub 100.
I would think so.
Yeah, I mean,
He's
I
doing the
think
amateur Olympia, isn't he?
Yeah,
So you've got to get him sub 100 for that, definitely.
he's got quite a few. Well, he's doing Sweden.
He's in Sweden as well. Okay, yeah.
The amateur is what, 4th June? The Spain one?
I'll have a look now.
It's 4th of June.
I think it is that day. Yeah.
But yeah, it's really good. I'm actually really enjoying working with him as well.
Although I say this right, I think if it's a normal pro qualifier,
Yeah, Sweden's 10th for May.
Yeah.
yeah. Do you know what?
Amateur
Like,
Olympia 28th for May.
sometimes I
Where's
almost
that?
think
Spain.
Spain is Spain. Yeah.
And
Sometimes
he's going
I
to do
think
PCA Universe.
that it's
28th of May, is it? And then there's one 4th of June as well.
no, it's just it must be the 28th of May. Only I think it got moved.
I mean, I
Recently.
could be wrong.
Yeah,
I think
recently.
you're
I-
wrong, because it was 4th of June, because I
It's
couldn't go.
one of those weeks. It definitely is one of those weeks. I remember it has been moved, but I just can't remember whether it was from that one to that one or that one to that
I
one.
think it might be 4th
Because
because I've got Libby.
Because the
potentially doing
Portugal
it,
one is
and I
now
can't
gone,
go.
isn't it? So it used to be in Portugal at the start of July.
Yeah.
But it's now been moved to the start of June.
To be fair, Roman sent me all the Spanish dates today.
What, Portugal start of June?
Start of July used to be,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
that's now gone.
Yeah.
And it's now
I think
become-
it is 4th, we'll see.
Amateur Olympia 6th of June.
I think the
6th
thing
of
is,
June,
do you know
yeah,
what? Saying that though, I've been to a lot of amateur Olympias, and for bodybuilders, I actually argue it can be better to be a super. Because the thing is, most hear me out, right? Most supers, as a rule, will win a standard pro qualifier,
Yeah.
whereas a lot of light heavies won't go and do the normal pro qualifier because they don't
So
think
they
they're going to
turn up to
win.
the amateur
So they all just go and do the amateur because the chance of a pro card for a light heavy and a heavy is much more likely. Like, it's rare to see a heavy not get the pro card. I honestly
Yeah.
whereas I've been to 2 amateur Olympias in the last 2 years and the super has not won the pro card in any of them. So I actually argue that sometimes for someone like Josh, it might even be better being full to the brim and coming in as a super because the standards in them lower classes is just fantastic. Like I remember Italy this year, Martin with Moody, he did light heavies, Moody, and do you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's got a mental
Absolutely phenomenal physique, and I think he finished like 5th or 6th.
Yeah.
Like the light heavy, and in them classes, there's usually 15 to 20 guys in the light heavies and the heavies because they all just go for it.
Makes
because
sense, yeah.
like a light heavy is never going to win a pro card in a normal open pro qualifier,
No.
unless they are outstanding. and 5'5".
And the others aren't.
Yeah,
That's good.
it just ain't going to happen.
You got to think as well. A lot of the supers are older
Yeah.
guys who've been doing it longer. Physiques just don't look as good.
Well, and I think also, again, with the supers that do the amateur Olympias, I think a lot of them think I might not win it in a normal pro qualifier because I'm not that good, but I might have a bit more of a chance because I'll be bigger than the other guys in the overall. So I, as a rule, find the standard of super heavyweights at an amateur Olympia is way worse than it is at a normal. So that
Yeah.
it's
And then classic is absolutely rammed.
classic is wild, mate. I think Aston did the Italy amateur. I think there was 16, 15 in his class, and that was class A.
I think that was class A.
Class A. I remember when our best friend Joe did class B in
Sorry, that took a while to
class B
register.
in Italy, and I think there was 26 of them.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're looking at 20 plus.
Honestly,
in
it's
them,
wild,
C-
mate.
BCD,
I think when Jackie was won his pro card, I think there was 33 in his
Yeah,
class.
he won it. Yeah, didn't he win the overall as well?
That can be the bonus question for Tom.
Yeah, how many was in
Only in
Jack's
Jack's
class?
class. But I think there was. I think there was that time that Jack Hughes won. I'm sure I heard someone say there was 100 classic competitors in the whole spread.
I can't remember. We were somewhere together. I can't remember where we were. And then
Class B for
Tom
classic,
texts
mate.
you saying he's got his card because I was vividly remember you telling me in person Jack's gone and won the card. Must have met a show somewhere together somewhere. He's back in prep now, isn't he, Jack? He's going again.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Phenom.
With Kyle.
Yeah, nice.
It'd be cool to see.
Looks pretty lean already.
Yeah, he does.
He doesn't get fat though, does he?
No, he doesn't really get
No,
much.
he needs to, he needs to be peeled this time round, doesn't he?
Yeah.
That's what held him back.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, the
Pro
American
Classic
shows
is
is
just
quite
like
quite
skinless, isn't it?
It's mate, it's like action, man.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
When you've seen Jose in person now for classic, that's
that is
true
nuts,
condition,
yeah.
mate. It looks
That's
plastic,
fat-free.
mate. It's literally plastic.
It's that
fat-free.
guy.
In
in
Amsterdam, who won the card, he was plastic.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the other guy, that Lex. He was against Sean Clarida.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, he was good as well.
He was.
That was light heavies.
Yeah.
No,
Lightweight.
lightweights. Yeah, something.
Just the most mental physique I've ever
Yeah,
seen.
it was crazy.
Wild.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's first show's wrapped up then.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Should we move on to topics?
Hot topics. What we got?
First one we've got is training.
Oh yeah, we
A
going
whole
to touch on this, didn't
kind
we?
of just discussion around training
And we've
the
not
current-
really, I mean, we've kind of spoke a bit about class training. I know we've spoken about bikini training, but we haven't really
Training as a whole.
We haven't really, as a whole, actually between the three of us, had a conversation about.
Yeah, because I've always said I rarely talk about training on Insta because
every
of the
fucker
amount.
else is doing
One,
it.
well, yeah, everyone else is fucking doing it, which is boring. But it's just open yourself up to so many comments of, nah, that's wrong, and I can't be arsed
Well, I
with the
think the
losers
first thing
of
to say
Instagram.
is there's probably no wrong way to train.
This is the thing. That's what I always say.
Yeah.
I have clients that do bro split. I have clients that do full body, upper lower, push pull. It all works.
And I think
Literally all works. Whether it's I've always said like, I think I got kind of tarnished with a brush
What, RAR brush,
because I used to be part of Physique
reps in
Collective.
reserve. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
Like reps and reserve, bands, chains,
yeah.
cuffs, all of that sort of stuff. And I am not married to one thing. Does all that stuff work? Yeah. But I like to think that I'm a blend of new and old school.
Yeah.
Like, I love putting stool and barbell rows in because I think it's a fucking great exercise for your back.
if it's done right, correctly.
Yeah,
100%.
but there'll also probably be a single arm pull down in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
With a
Like-
cable.
Yeah, with a cable.
Yeah.
And it all works.
And I think
Like-
the thing is as well, like for all of us, like there might be something that you do that I might think, well, I wouldn't do that, but it obviously works. And there might be something that I would do that you two would go, well, I don't do that, but it obviously works because we wouldn't have the results and stuff that we do have if it didn't.
Every training modality creates the same thing. Whether it's low volume, high volume, bro split, push pull legs, upper lower. Over a short period of time, you are collating effective reps. And it doesn't matter if it took you 6 sets to get there because you've done high volume work or you got there on 1 set because you train like Dorian Yates.
Yeah.
You collect effective reps, mechanical tension, and drive some metabolic stress at some point.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how you get there. And I also think body parts, person dependent, respond differently to different things within as well.
100%. Like
Right.
I can say that for me, like with my legs.
Your quads probably respond to fuck all, and you could probably chuck weight around with shitty reps that'd grow.
Tim,
but then when
honestly-
it comes to maybe your back or something,
Exact-
it would need to be super accurate, need a little bit more attention and volume, and so you've then got within yourself that individuality within yourself of muscle
You are
groups.
you are absolutely bang on, and that is an exact point. Like when people go, like I don't know if people ever have a conversation with people go, my calves never grow. Like same. I don't have a theory. I've got Aston who has great calves and hardly trains them. I've got Joe Bloggs over here who trains them 3 times a week and they still don't respond. Like, you know, for me, if we look at my lower, I can train calves 3 times a week. They're still shit.
Yeah.
I do 4 working sets on quads every fortnight and they still grow.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But if I did 4 working sets on my back, I would be even more unbalanced.
Like when I was in on it, fucking full bodybuilder mode, I'd do a set for back, and I'm like, man, my back feels blown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
I'll
like
do
me.
12 for chest, and I'm like, I can't feel it.
Yeah.
And it's fucking annoying.
And it is but everyone responds differently, and that's evidenced by, you know, a training methodology can work for everyone, but it will of course be way more effective than others, and also genetics has to play a part.
Absolutely.
It's like so much, but people just don't talk about it enough, in my opinion.
I want to bring onto that actually,
Yeah.
genetics. And we can go back to training, but I think, I don't know what your 2 views is here, but genetics is absolutely everything in this sport.
I
I'm so
spoke
happy.
about it with Jack on
I'm so happy you just said that because I thought you was going to say the opposite.
No, it's literally everything.
It is
But
everything.
I said this with Jack Kingsley Clough last night. I said, we're happy to accept genetics in any other realm of the world. When you're at school, you could happily line up a classroom of the dumbest to the smartest kid. That's genetics, right? You've got the kid at school that could pass the test with these. The other one revised for 20 hours a week, still couldn't barely pass it. We're all different heights. We've all got different shoe sizes. Genetics control everything. Any other sport, the 100 meters, any other thing.
I was just going to say,
it's fucking
Usain Bolt.
genetics. Usain Bolt.
It wasn't because of how he
Lionel Messi
trained.
is the most genetically
It wasn't
gifted.
because of how he trained.
No,
it's because
exactly.
he was just gifted with that.
So when
He's
it
doing
comes
the
to
same thing as all the other runners.
Yeah.
So when it comes to bodybuilding, it's the same. And talent, hard work does not beat talent if talent works a little bit hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's as simple
It's
as that.
facts.
And like it can be, you can see it as demoralising, or you can see it as, well, if I love the process, I'm just going to do it regardless. But
And I'm just going to make your own
literally,
progress in your own lane.
Yeah, stay in your own lane. That's where you can't compare. Like, you can just do the same thing, the same drugs, the same food, and you will not get the same fucking
I
results.
I always have this example when I'm chatting to just like people that are locally to me. Like as an example, I always use the example of my mate Nick, so IFBB pro
Yep.
bodybuilder, right?
You said this before.
We could literally, right? We can same day, we can eat the same foods, we can take the same drugs, we can train together. In 4 weeks' time, he'll be 1.5 stone heavier. In 4 weeks' time, I'll be 2 pound up. And we can take the same drugs, eat the same food, but there is no difference. And another example I always say is like, I'll use Samson as the example, right? Does Samson do more than some bodybuilders that we know? No. Does he eat more and more food than some of them? No, I know some guys that can eat 7k calories, which is more than Samson. Does he train any harder than some of these guys I know? No. Does he take more drugs than some of these guys will take? No. Like,
and you're never going to be that.
correct. It's not that he's got, that people think that he's got some kind of secret. Like, there isn't a secret. He does work hard. Yeah, of course he does. Like, you can't be Mr. Olympia and not work hard, but there's nothing that he does that is any more than some of the people probably we coach.
It's still the same chicken and rice.
Everything he
still the
does
same.
is, let's be honest, probably far less optimal.
Yeah.
Like far more wrong
Yeah.
than what anyone else does.
Yeah.
You look at, you just take Natural Body for example, and look at the 18, 19-year-olds that are out there that haven't missed a meal in 4 years, and they started at 15,
And
and
won't
they
eat
love
enough-
the
won't even
process,
eat
won't
enough
eat enough
plan
plan.
meal.
They, every day is ticked off.
Yeah.
And they won't get anywhere.
Never.
I mean, they love the process,
Yeah.
which
Which is the most important
amazing.
part.
It's
Like, and
lovely
I
to see.
respect it to fucking.
Yeah.
I think, you know what, fair play that at a young age you're so disciplined, you're so regimented, you love it. But you look at these top.
Yeah.
And they don't.
The differentiation
different
between
breed.
these top bodybuilders compared to the average bodybuilders in 99% of the time is not what they are doing. There's nothing missing.
Yeah.
It is just genetics.
I always use the Fear as an example, my client Fear. Because when he came to me, I think he was 20 or 21, been training for 18 months.
Yeah.
And been on drugs for like 3 months before he started me. And I look at him now, 21, 22. He's on far less like a tenth of the drugs that I've fucking done
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
the past. Yeah, he trains hard. Trains as hard as I did.
Yeah, but you trained hard.
Yeah, yeah. It's like,
Did he eat his meals? Yeah, but you ate your meals.
yeah. Like he's done far less for far less period of time, a tenth of the time.
Yeah.
Of me trying to put 10 years into it, and he's got more muscle than I'll ever have.
Yeah.
And he's 22.
Yeah.
He is a freak.
Yeah.
And all it is genetics.
It's genetics. Yeah.
Not to take
100%.
anything away from him. Like we're doing the same thing,
Yeah.
and he's better than I'll ever be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that is it. It's
And I
the-
can't stand when people say, "Oh, genetics don't play that big role."
work harder.
Or work,
Genetics.
or you can outwork.
Oh,
You can outwork it. You
No, you
can't. If they
can't.
work a little bit hard, you can't.
You literally
and like
can't.
genetics,
It's 100%.
and it's not just even like how much muscle you can build. It's that genetics of what structure were you born with?
Yeah.
Well, you
Yeah.
can't then
You
grow a
can't-
new structure.
You can't change structure.
How you respond to drugs.
How bad's your blood's going to be?
Yep.
You've got people that just do so much shit and their bloods are always fine,
Perfect.
right? And then, well, they're going to be long, have greater longevity in the sport. How long can they do it for?
Their appetite.
Their appetite, how well can they adhere? Even like
Sleep.
mental genetics, sleep, like all
Yeah.
everything plays in, and the top just have it all just blended into
Yeah.
one.
Yep.
And you even look at girls, and you look at like the girls at the top of the Olympia bikini and whatnot, and they're like super feminine, and that's because they've actually run half the drugs than what the low level amateur bikini
done,
girls
yep.
have done that are starting to
Because
viralize.
they have the genetics
'cause
to
they
get
don't
there.
need to run the frigging
Yeah, 'cause
drugs.
they've got the genetics to get there.
I was talking about that on that consult last night with
Sandro.
Sandro.
Big up.
Shout out to
Yeah, he's
Sandro.
a legend.
We were talking last night. I was like, man, how long have we known each other? Like 8 years.
Yeah, I
And
saw
we-
him at PCA. Naturally, he's a fucking legend.
Yeah, and it was a consult on female PD use regarding his missus Jess, who is very good. And we were talking about how she responds to things and blood work off the back of it. Like she is a responder,
Yeah.
big time. That I was saying to him, like, bro, I'll be real. Like, I wouldn't even use anything
Yeah.
at the back end because she doesn't need to. She's so good. I was like, you're probably going to think, oh well, I'll use some because everyone else is.
Yeah, I have
Well,
to.
everyone else is using because they're shitter than you are.
Yeah.
And normally the ones at the top end female classes, bodybuilding, physique, all that sort of stuff, are normally the ones with the worst genetics. And the reason why they're massive is because they took way more gear.
push the,
Yeah.
push the drugs. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah.
It is true.
But you can see it, and you can obviously women. There's huge telltale signs, like because you can see the virilization, but you can see even the ones where it's like, well, you've really not taken that much drugs, and you're there, and it's like, well, that's because of genetics.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
And hard work.
it is
Yeah,
crazy.
hard work does underpin it all, but then
Yes,
it's like 1 + 1 = 8 when you've got genetics.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah, no, it is. It's absolutely right.
It is the be all and end all in bodybuilding, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think where was we? We was talking about training anyway.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think-
sorry.
Do either of you have like a? I know you said like you do different splits and stuff, but do you have like a set theory or thing with like rep ranges? for
I'm
example?
normally like volume across the week. Like if someone's a well balanced physique, all their body parts are going to be 9 to 14 sets per week per body part.
Yeah, that's relative. 9 to
Yeah,
10.
like
Yeah,
not
actually, I'm
calves.
just
10
saying,
hard
yeah.
working.
Calves are going to be like 6 or something.
Yeah.
You know?
High frequency if you want to bring up a body part.
Yeah.
I like to
Same as
3
me.
times a week if you really need to bring it up,
Yeah.
if not 2. Most things
I'd
I'll
rather
have
do
ticked
that
off
than
2 a week.
Slam with volume.
Yeah, I'd rather do
Frequency
that
over
and
volume.
spread it
Same.
across. Rep ranges 5 to 20
Yeah.
to 30.
Yep.
If
Do you go
They
up
have-
to high as 30? Do you?
if they've got an injury,
Yeah.
and we maybe need to just drive hypertrophy through more blood and metabolites.
Yeah.
Okay, let's that leg press. Let's do some 20 to 30 reppers because joints
Your knees
at
are
the minute
fucked.
let's
Yeah.
reduce the load.
Yeah, if
so it's
someone-
got merit.
If someone's got, oh, bro, I'm on the hack and my knees are just fucked.
Yeah.
But I'm doing 6 plates aside for 7.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me how many plates you can do with 20 to 30
Yeah,
reps.
and then we'll get
And
to
let's say
failure
knees,
there.
knees
yeah?
feel then.
But I guess so. Outside of injuries, though, you
5 to 20, I think that
Yeah.
there's merit. I still think high rep work is merit. I know there's the whole science base that it's only the effective reps that count. Look at evidence. 60 years of bodybuilding. Every good bodybuilder has got a pump. The pump does something.
Yeah.
Accumulation of metabolites does something. Like I'm not. Yeah, it's bollocks to dissociate that it's just
Yeah.
mechanical tension at all times. The pump does something. I don't
Yeah.
care. High rep work does
pump.
work. For isolation work a lot, I'll always work in a little bit higher than
Yeah.
than,
Okay,
than
so
compounds.
similar to that
I
as
also look at exercise in particular, well, is a 5-rep line ham curl going to feel great? Or a 5-rep lateral raise going to feel great? No. So
Your 5 reps, are you
working
talking maybe more compound movements?
Yeah. A 5-rep hack will feel great. A 5-rep Smith will feel great, but probably not do a 5-rep pec deck because it's not going to feel great.
No.
So then there's the exercises. Count as
exactly.
well.
The same.
Yeah, like for me, so I will, as a rule, will run to a top set and a back off.
Yeah.
Do you run straight sets or do you run?
So I'll run top set and back. Again, person dependent. Some people just love your top set back off. Some people don't. But like what I found is, and I get it a lot with people that maybe aren't as well versed within training or as accurate. That top set sometimes becomes redundant because the ego lifts so much within that top set. It's almost like, oh, this is a 6-repper that I'm going to perform like shit, and then my back off's immaculate.
Yeah.
So sometimes I'll do exercise. Say if we're doing chest, 2 presses. Press 1 might be 6 to 9, and press 2 might be 9 to 12. So I've boxed off the rep ranges just across 2 exercises rather than top set back off. Or I'll do top set back off. It's not magic. It's just some rep ranges across the session.
Straight sets top. Normally, like it depends on the exercise.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do top set back off with bicep curl.
No, exactly.
You know what I mean?
I like my rep sets. I like rest pause sets.
Yeah,
I like to cram effective reps into.
We said we was going to talk about science based and what we're saying about intensifiers. And
The thing for me that I'm always saying at the minute is the problem in it is changing your mind on something every month.
Yeah.
Oh well, I've seen on TikTok. If you're looking for training advice on TikTok, you're a fucking monk.
Any advice?
If you're looking at TikTok, you're a monk.
I feel like so many things, someone. It always happens where someone tries to reinvent the wheel. It lasts for like a very, very short period of time, and then it just fucks.
There's a lot of that at the minute, reinventing the wheel.
I'm just going to do, 3 reps is the new thing. Yeah. I'm like, you are
like the band,
stupid.
The band, I mean, for me personally, the banded hack squat thing, that I never did that. The banded Smith as well. Where you're just having the Smith basically pull the band pulling the Smith up for you. Like, I did 5 plates aside today. Well, because the band.
It was good when it started.
People took the piss.
And then put 9 bands on it.
It was just, I just think it was total just stupid at the time. I never did it.
It's one of them where it makes sense from a mechanics perspective, but
it disappeared very quickly, didn't it?
It did disappear very quickly. It was heavily pushed at the time.
It was a trend that started.
Look, there's no issue with reverse banding a hack if you want to just protect your knees a little bit or make it a little bit easier there. But but at the end of the day, you can't tell me otherwise. That being in the bottom of that hack's where you grow the most.
I can't gauge from both of your facial expressions if you're taking the piss out of him for using the band.
He's the bander.
Or if he was the bander.
I was the bander back then.
Yeah, okay.
I loved a
shame.
leg press top set, a leg press top band.
Okay.
Now that's great, but that's making it harder.
Yeah, but that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes it harder.
Then again, sometimes I just think that I just stick an extra 50 kilos on.
What am I thinking about now when you mentioned leg press
when
top
the
band?
seat dropped.
Fucking hell, we were at Ultraflex York.
What, 6 years ago?
When I used to live in York with Big Soph. Shout out Big Soph. Let's get it. And I was training there, and Tim came to train, and we're on. It was like a Cybex one, wasn't it?
No, it was a fake hammer strength, 45 degree.
Was
fake
it?
hammer strength. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, you know the backrest.
Yeah.
And you can have it on 2 positions, can't you? If I'm on it on the top position, makes it easier. And I'm going for reps, bro. And it was a big set, wasn't it?
You just fell backwards.
And the seat collapsed. And his reaction, bro, was
Because
like,
I'm ready to spot, and then it dropped. And I'm like,
it was fucking bad. That was.
I'm proper baby face then as well.
Yeah, bad.
And you remember that dick video where I've got like 70 kilo
Yeah.
waddling to the dick?
So funny.
Go on.
I can't remember what we were saying.
Well, I was just talking about like trends and
I think my rep sets and rest pause sets, they really have the place, but I think sometimes people just go in and just do like, can make a session really easy. That's what I said the other day in terms of like legs. Like I'm pushed for time, so I'm just going to do like 1 my rep set on this and 1 my rep set on that. It's like no one got big just doing that. Yeah. But like for stuff like arms, delts, I think they're wicked at the end of a session to just do sets of my rep sets and just collate loads of effective volume quickly because they can recover. They can recover so much. Yeah. But you should initially learn to get the most out of a straight set first before you do an intensifier.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
What about you?
So I would say I definitely added some rest pauses and stuff. Like, you know, if I talk about from a female perspective, like some pause at the top of the glute drive, for example, I think can be effective. I definitely working probably more of a high rep range similar to you in terms of isolation movements. So, you know, if we're talking about pec decks, if we're talking about arm volume, like I'm not going to do 8 to 10 on arms.
Kickbacks.
Yeah, 8 to 10 on arms. Like for example, like I don't feel the need for that. Like I'll work in arms for higher rep ranges. Compound movements will be 8 to 12s.
Yeah.
For most of both the top set and the back off set. For me, like I would say I am a little bit picky with form.
Me too.
Yeah, like but I'm not someone who is like gonna absolutely grill you if you're a centimetre out when you're doing a press. But for me, I have a very kind of standard principle in terms of form. Like I want your form and positioning to be perfect. I want to see a 3 second negative with a second pause in the rep for every rep.
Control and a change of direction.
Yeah, and I don't mind if you have, you know, if you've got a 10 to 12 and you have 10 great reps and them last 2 are sloppy, you take the set as 10, we keep them sloppy ones as they are, you know, and we work towards making them better. I'm quite picky with form, but I'm not someone who is like...
Your fingers in the wrong position.
No, do you know what I mean? Like, you know,
you need a
and
seat belt or a leg extension.
You need to hold a tennis ball while you're doing side laterals with a cuff. Like
increase some
one thing I will say is one thing actually, because you did just mention it. Like I actually am a big advocate of a cuff.
Oh yeah.
I do really like them. I think for laterals, I think for tricep extensions and stuff, I think they're a very, very good movement. So I'm a big advocate of that. But I wouldn't say I've got anything that's kind of really untowards. I do probably, my female training is probably be a little bit more in depth.
Yeah, me too.
Than my male training. More so just some of the stuff that we'd spoke about with glutes and stuff. And I think we said, like what we saw with what Josh posted the other day about kind of exercise selection as well. Like for me, I'm someone who I definitely prefer to run more exercises, but more so for the view of like, I want to make sure that we are hitting every single part of what we need to hit within the session. You know, for me, if I have got the chance to do, let's just say an abductor and a glute drive as an example, like, you know, for me that they're hitting different parts of the glute. Yeah. So if I'm training for glute programming, like they're both going in there and they're both going to be in every session. Yeah. Really, because they're both doing different things. I'm not someone who's going to go, oh, we're going to do 4 sets on the glute drive. Yeah. Like it's 2 sets on the glute drive, 2 sets on the abductor. Yeah. You know, overall sets may be, you know, 16 to 20 probably throughout the set for a female. But that's going to be a variety of different movements just purely because I want to make sure we're hitting every single part. And I think, again, like if we're looking at, you know, the upper glute, for example, for me, one movement isn't really enough. Yeah. You know, so I want to get 2 different movements that are going to target it in a different way. Yeah. Like, you know, granted, will a seated abductor, you know, for me, if you're leaning back in a seated abductor compared to if you're leaning forward in a seated abductor, that's 2 different, you're going to hit 2 different bits of the area. Agreed. So for me, they're 2 different movements. Yeah. I'm not going to say, again, 4 sets of abductor. No. If I'm going to give you 4 sets of abductor, then there's going to be 2 variations.
Same with kickbacks. Obviously, you've got kickbacks that can target.
Well, you can have a normal kickback. You can have a crossover kickback. You can have an abductor kickback. You can have a fire kickback. Should we say? So for me, it's just about making sure that I'm getting everything I need to get out of that session for every single movement. Whereas I think when it comes to the guys, as an example, like I will have glute rep movements in there. You're not going to be doing a kickback.
No, you know what I mean? You hinge or box it off, or just a glute drive or something.
Glute drive or an abductor.
You're not trying to create the 4D.
Correct. It's just
glutes that we're looking for in bikini.
Exactly that. Ultimately, for most of the time, if you've got some fullness in your glutes and they're straighted, it's a win. Yeah. Do you know what
absolutely.
I mean? So it's just but I wouldn't say I've got anything really too unconventional. But I would say from a female perspective, it's a lot more detailed than it will be for the males. Yeah, definitely.
Agreed. I think that maybe boxes off everything. I think that a big gripe of mine is just the strength notion of, you know, just get strong, and just the reps look like shit.
Yeah, I think what's probably quite key to mention, because you mentioned it about like young guys and stuff, because I think where a lot of this kind of, I think it's kind of back to your story the other day, like when we're talking about the whole, you know, execution and everything being absolutely perfect and science-based, it is coming more from the younger generation than it comes from the older generation.
Which I think the merit to paying a bit more attention to your training and being a bit more meticulous with it should come when you're older.
And this is what
My
kind of
opinion.
what I was going to say, because that's kind of leading me exactly onto my point, is that
In
for
sync.
these younger lads, these younger guys, like you're just starting out, so the amount you can grow through this period is going to be way more than somebody who's experienced and been doing this for 15 years. So just go in.
You don't
and
need
like
to
you said,
refine.
lift the weight from A to B. Like you don't need to worry about doing a cuff lateral, holding a tennis ball. Just pick up a fucking set of dumbbells. Just do some dumbbell laterals. And even if you've got a little bit of swing while you're doing them dumbbell
Still
laterals,
gonna be doing something.
you're still going to be hitting that, because nobody can swing with 20 kilos and not hit a side lateral with your dumbbell. And I just think for some of the younger guys, I think they are putting a little bit too much focus into making sure that everything is absolutely perfect. But actually, I think for those guys, they can afford to get away with just pushing it a little bit more and just being a little bit more, just not so fussy.
You don't agree?
Not too much, no.
Not that, I'm not saying that. I guess what I'm trying to say is,
You're wrong, Ron.
what I'm trying to say is, like, if there's a young 18-year-old lad who's just about starting to get into the gym and stuff, like, do I think he should be spending all of his gym session doing a high arm single cable and then a single cable row?
Why not?
Like, I just think,
What would you rather than do? Just a dumbbell row?
not necessarily just a dumbbell row, but like I would be folks say, like, use a machine. Like, you're going to put way more load through the movement, and
But the movement pattern's the same as a pull down, isn't it?
It is, and I'm not saying I wouldn't program a high arm cable pull down, because I do program the movement, but I just think
Contradiction.
I guess
I
what I'm
can't
trying
see how they're mutually exclusive
what I guess I'm just trying to
in
say
terms
is,
of training well with good form and training hard and heavy.
I just think that for some of the younger lads are focusing more on being too particular. Is probably what I'm trying
Yeah.
to say.
I think people just need to actually enjoy it.
Yeah, but they do now.
I don't think so. I don't think those
they do.
kind of
I don't
people are
think they
going
turn
to.
up and turn
I
up
don't
to-
think those people are going to sleep with a clear head and are not overthinking the next day's worth of fucking bollocks training.
You need to rule out the extreme of the idiots with the foam rollers on their arm and
Yeah,
the
that's
banded
bollocks.
cuff shit and all the like nonsense, because that's like the minority but that's like what goes viral, right? Because they're
Yeah,
just
they're
idiots,
doing it for
right?
viral. They're doing it.
And they're just like,
They
you
don't
can't
actually
help if
train
someone's
like
put a
that.
fucking foam roller on the arm doing something. You can't ever help him. Like, he's fucked mentally. In anything in life, fuck off. But like anything else, young lads, like, I can't understand why you'd rather someone throw weight around a little bit more rather than just use a little bit less and it be on the muscle.
Do you know what I think?
Because they're going to grow less. They
you know
would
what-
grow more. They would capitalize on their young novelty to resistance training even
look,
more if they just trained well.
Yeah,
There's extremities to both
I think
sides.
do you know what I think it is? Right, I think it's when they start adding in.
Timbo.
I think it's when
Timber.
when they start adding in the tripod, filming every single set. I think it's when it's like the absolute perfect execution of absolutely everything. That's what I
Look,
just
extremities on both sides. Right,
Yeah.
you're gonna have the people with the foam roller over their forearm doing a pull down or something. I don't,
Pet deck, yeah, it's out there. Trust me.
yeah, I know. I've seen it. It's absolutely mental, and like that's, in my opinion, you're never gonna get big. You're not. No. On the flip side, extremities, you've got someone like Mungo
yeah,
that is lifting stupid amounts of weight
yeah,
with categorically awful form.
yeah.
Both of these people are not making the progress.
They're making no progress.
And
pretty
also,
much.
and it's no offense to the kid.
No,
Got
no,
no
I
issue
mean-
with him. I don't know him.
he loves bodybuilding.
Loves bodybuilding and fair play, but he's also not willing to listen.
No, I think that's the biggest flaw with young people. And I was like it when I was 19 or whatever. We all are, but like, listen to experience is king.
Yeah.
And like when we were young, getting into the gym, I can see why the older people in the gym got pissed off. But I was also shit scared of him. I also didn't say out. And I also didn't post off on Instagram with an authoritative message when I was 19. I was scared to say something wrong in case the 35-year-old that was jacked, laughed at me. But now that's kind of gone out the window.
Yeah.
And like
Got so much confidence.
they've, like a year's worth of experience, or the coaches now, and it's like they talk as if they're Hanny
In
Rambod.
absolute.
Yeah, and I think as well, do you know what as well? Like, I think probably just going into that thing that I've said as well, like what I also do see is that there is young lads that are starting the gym that are trying to do things that is quite complex and doing it wrong. I think is another thing as well that I probably am kind of tarnish it in with the same brush. Like I see some lads coming into my gym trying to do all sorts. Like I had someone the other day had a D handle wrapped onto a high arm pull down machine. It's a pull down like this. He's turned himself sidewards and he's pulling it across him like this. And
Crossbody pullover.
Yeah, but
One of your faves.
But and I'm not saying it's a bad movement, but I'm just like he's probably weighs 50 kilos.
I agree. He doesn't need to do that.
Yeah,
right. He doesn't need to do that.
That's probably like where I'm probably.
But I think the reason why we're seeing such good, even especially in the natural scenes as well, but such good young bodybuilders come through is because they're doing everything right from such a young age. Like I don't think there's any element to tell someone young to do something wrong or not sloppier. The end of a lateral, okay, get some more reps out. The end of a barbell row, get some more reps out. You can't teach training hard. Like train hard, train with intensity.
That is hard to teach.
But training hard with shit reps isn't training hard, mate. I could do these 3-rep leg press hack squats all day and I'm just taxing my CNS. My quads aren't even in pain. But I could put you through a proper 12-repper and you'll be screaming by the end of it, right? So like, I don't think there's any merit to tell someone to do something wrong, but leave the stupid shit out.
I think it's the unconventional stuff that I've probably had more.
Like that's why what I was going to say is that's why we're seeing such good talent at such a young age now. Is because they are nailing everything.
Yeah.
So you can't ever go out for nailing their day-to-day life and then be like, nah, you're doing too much in the gym.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. Yeah.
And at the end of the day, if you're lifting 100 kilo, but 60% of it's on the muscle, well, it's 60 kilo. But if you did 90 with 80%, then you've got 72 on the muscle. So you're going to grow more. Quick maths.
Timber. I think we've covered that, haven't we?
I think we've covered training.
Jeez.
Right, anyway, now we're ringing up Mungo for the quiz. Shout out, by the way.
Shout out, Mungo.
Fair play to him as well, because he's created a bloody brand at a young age as well.
Yeah,
He's
fair play.
And he loves it. He loves what he's doing.
I ain't got a problem with the kid.
And I'd much
Apart
rather
from
have
that
him.
he thinks he's trained by JP.
I'd much rather have him than a fanny with a fucking foam roller on his head.
No,
you can refine Mungo. One day he's probably going to be mega, and he's going to look back and be like, well,
I train like an idiot, but it,
yeah, maybe it didn't pay off then, but it's paying off now.
Yeah, it might pay off in the future. All I'll say is, and because the kid loves it, and when a kid loves it, you want to help them.
Yeah, I know.
But they also have to be willing to be helped.
Receptive to it. Yeah.
Mungo, if you're listening, even pull back 10% of the weight. Because you can't claim a 4-rep PR on an incline bench if there wasn't a rep done. Yeah. No effect. And we're not being horrible. We are literally trying to help.
And by the way, at his age, to even hold that is impressive. To even just flex at the elbow a bit is impressive. But I tell you now, millions would be impressed if you did it with a full rep with 5 kilo less and just did one.
Yes.
There's more than what we could do at your age.
If you want to impress us, Mungo, which I don't think you're out to do.
Not us, but anyone. Because you're putting it online, you want someone to be impressed, obviously. No one puts something to not care.
Take 10% off, complete the reps, and it'll be so much better.
And I tell you what, you'll grow more.
You will grow so much more. Yeah. You will be Mungo the mammoth.
Yeah, you will be a mammoth, and you will have joints by 20.
Yeah. Yeah, because how old is he? 12? No, how old is he?
I don't know.
He's young.
17, 18. 17, I don't know. But and also, if you love JP, like, watch JP, because he actually does everything well.
Yeah.
Fair play to JP. When he is screaming that, it's pulling 8 plates off the floor, and it's immaculate.
Yeah. It's like, and that is clearly his inspo. Like, it's got to be.
But that's what I mean with training shit for strength. It's like you have these people that grow doing anything, that will row like shit, hip hinge like shit, press like shit, and they'll grow. But that annoys me because it's when they preach it that everyone should train the way they train.
Yeah. You have to do a hip hinge.
Like it works for you, and you're very lucky that it does work for you. Anyway, we've been on that for frigging ages. The next topic was, which I think we get every year, and it's a twofold. Firstly, it's going on your own post show.
Oh yeah.
And leaving your coach the day after the show and saying, I'm going to do post show on my own. Because I've never seen it go well once.
I've never seen it go well once either. It just never does. And I think I always say to people when it comes to this thing, like, is when you're in prep, it's the accountability, right? I always say to people, the reason why reverse dieting is always so much harder is because the goal is gone.
Yeah.
When
you have not got that immediate thing in your head. Fucking hell, in 2 weeks I'm going to be in my pants in front of the people I don't know.
Exactly that. You've told when you're in prep, you've told all your mates, you've told all your family, you're doing this show on this date. So you ain't going to fuck your diet up because you don't want to be that person that has to let everyone down and tell everyone that you fucked up the show, you're not going to be able to do it. When it comes to reverse diet, that goal is gone. So the only thing...
And the floodgate's open.
The floodgate is that the only thing that you've got at that point to keep you accountable in that post-show period is your coach. That's it.
And it is the hardest period.
It is the hardest.
Way harder. And there's, even though, you know, you've built this great relationship with your coach and they've took you through this great process and you've done really well, you still every day don't want to have to be that person that checks in and says, fucked it again, fucked it again, fucked it again. That is your only accountability in that post-show period is your coach. Unless you've got a photo shoot, holiday, whatever, but it's still it's not a big enough goal like the first one.
Yeah.
So the only accountability you have when you finish that show is your coach. And if you're still checking in daily, which you should be, you should be checking in daily for weeks still on end. That accountability is your coach. So they're going to be the person that's going to be able to keep you intact. I don't care what anyone says. They go and start coaching on themselves. They ain't going to go outside and take photos every single day and take their weight every single day to check in with themselves.
Get a photo.
And especially if they fucked it on day 2, but they've eaten like a twat, they ain't going to go. They're going to go, I'm not going to check in tomorrow. I'll just jump back on.
Yeah.
They then go the next day. They then eat a bit more food. I'll move it back to the next day. And then the next thing you know, you haven't done a check-in in your first week. You're 5 kilos up. You fucked it. Away you go.
So yeah, leaving coach post-show is dumb.
It's so dumb.
Unless like there's been a bust up, get a new coach.
I was going to say, if
Yeah,
the
unless the
prep's
coach-
gone shit, then just go get a new one post-show.
Of
Yeah,
course, yeah.
right.
Which
And staying
which
with the
I
coach.
have so often, by the
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, same.
Like, I've
Also, don't be the person that's like, I want to go and do my own thing and just experiment with things.
yeah, don't experiment.
What are you experimenting with? There's only like, what are you going to do? Oh, I'm going to eat chicken and rice, but I'm going to fry the rice. Oh, that's what I'm
There is-
experimenting.
it's
What
the
is there to
magic
experiment
formula,
There is
with?
nothing to
There
experiment.
is nothing to experiment with.
And also, like, that's the point. Like, what your coach has taught you throughout that whole period, like, when you get to that point of you saying that you want to experiment, like, they ain't doing something drastically wrong most of the time that you're now going to try and fix.
Yeah.
So, what are you trying to experiment? Like, some people will say, oh, you know, I just want to do this a little bit different. But it's like, if that was the right approach to do it, do you not think that all of us coaches would be doing
But
that?
even if you maybe suggested it, your coach might go, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, look,
Let's do it together.
I was thinking this on the way actually because you remember Brett Suffolk, classic.
Yeah, in the summer.
Yeah,
Vitamin summer.
beautiful.
I remember Brett when you was, I remember
Beautiful
when you
physique.
posted him.
Such a nice physique and such a good kid. And he does his off seasons on his own. He's not a hardcore bodybuilder.
Yeah.
He likes to enjoy his life.
Yeah.
Eat whatever, and he's got very good genetics.
Clearly. if
He
that's
can
how
get
he
like
takes it, yeah.
he hadn't competed I think for 2 years before it came to me.
Yeah.
And his back blew the fuck up. And I was like, what were you doing? He's like, just training. Like, he's just free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he just messaged me today, like random, and we're just chatting. I said, how are things going? He's like, yeah, I'm just trying like really high protein, like 400 to 450 grams. Now, would I recommend doing that? No, I wouldn't. And I said, how do you feel? I feel really good.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Like, you know, I think if someone wants to try something, I will always say, it's not my preferred way of doing things, and for X, Y, and Z reasons.
Yeah.
If you want to try that, we can try that. That's cool. But you don't need to go on your own and experiment to do that. Do you know what I mean?
The most important part about that bit is the accountability. That is, and if someone ultimately, like you said, maybe from a training perspective, also wants to just try and do something different,
Absolutely.
I'd much rather they stay with me and I keep them accountable and they do that, than still just go off and do it on their own. Like the amount of times I've had people that have said, I'm just going to go and do my own thing, and I'm like, look, like I'm more than happy for you to leave if you want to move on, but just give me one more month.
Give me a month or 2.
So I
and
can
then-
just get you to a good point where you can go and do that.
Yeah.
Like I've even had some people where I'm just like, look, if it's the money, like
I'm
I'll just
the
coach you
same.
for free
I've
for a
done the
month.
same,
I'd rather you be okay.
I'd rather
and
leave
look
you in a
after
good
you
spot,
than-
correct? And I've just said, you know what? I'll just coach you for free for a month. Don't worry about it. Like I want to leave you in a good spot.
Yeah.
So just for my own
'Cause it's
my
it's
headspace,
so
I can
hard,
go.
that
Do
show.
you know what? I've done my job, and you can do your own thing. But it is the worst thing to do. There's no logic. It doesn't make any sense. Apart from a financial perspective.
Yeah.
But we know now you can just get away with not paying, Jake. Post show.
You watch this year, everyone's like, yeah, can't afford it.
Oh, looks like we're doing another
Then
3
have
month
people
again.
coming from other coaches that have just competed and go to Jake, can I join you pro ship? I can't pay, mate. Just look after me.
Please look after me in this period.
Another thing with clients is when they suggest they could do more. A week one approach.
And I can actually call her out because she won't give a shit. Georgia Barber. Fingers misses. Figure.
James is missing.
You
coach.
Oh, right. All right. Well, yeah, I just know it's Barbie. Fucking hell. Oh, Georgia Barber. Yeah.
Sure,
Maybe when you said
Barbie.
Georgia Barber kind of gave it away.
I am not surprised, as Barbie said that she could do more.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bro. No, she didn't say it directly, but she started prep Monday, and cardio's at 4 times 30. That's it. And she was like, fucking up.
heavy from the
She was
start.
like,
Fucking hell.
I was kind of expecting and wanting more. I'm like, I'm not surprised that you've said that because, and I said to her before she even started with me, I already know what you're gonna be like. You're gonna be someone I need to put a fucking leash on to stop them doing more, because that's what she's like. She wants to graft.
Yeah.
It's not a feel shit competition. If you need to do more, trust me,
Your coach will
I'll
tell
tell
you.
you to do more. If I need to pull food, you don't need to say to me, I'm ready to pull food. I'm ready to eat less. I'm ready to do more. Yeah, I know you are. You're on prep. You should be ready to do more.
Yeah, no.
I know you want to do more. I'll tell you when you need to do it. I'm not making adjustments. I think, oh, that's all right. I'll just put you on stage fat.
I can do more, and then you're going to turn around and go, oh, I was holding back. Let's do 7 by 60 then. Like, we wanted to do that, but I was holding back.
Yeah. I was too scared to tell you 7 times.
Yeah, I
50.
thought I'd just leave it.
Every decision we make, off-season or prep, is for what we think is the benefit of you.
It's the greater good.
And then the amount of
And
times
it comes back on us. It's our business.
the
That
amount
we
of
want
times
everyone to look good as well.
we
So,
have
like,
to say
you know.
this though, right? Like, and I've got someone similar as well, like Emma. She watches the podcast, so she'll definitely watch this, and she won't care. But
Shout out, Emma.
she's doing muscle contests, which is obviously in like May. So we started a little bit early, and already she's like, I want to be peeled. I'm like, yeah, you can't be peeled in January.
Well,
It's in May. Like I'm like, she's like, I'm cardio. Like how much I jump on like. put
Emma,
my food down.
I'll sort it out. If you
I
I'm like-
tell that to Sophie,
and I'm
she's
like,
always
no.
I'm not ready yet, and I'm like, yeah, but
Why would
I
you
would
wanna be
be
ready?
a shit coach if you were ready
No.
13 weeks out. Like fucking hell.
Like I said, it's like it's trust me, it's a lot harder for me to do my job holding you there than it is for me to just get you there on time.
Yep.
Like it's actually way easier for me to land you on the day for that timing than it will be than you to be 4 weeks early and me have to try and hold it.
There's
there.
being ready early, which is good, but if you're ready too early, it's a bore.
Well, if you're ready
Yeah.
too early, your physique at
It's a-
some point is going to fade. And
I agree.
You know, especially if you're a female and you're using PEDs, for example, like if you're ready at 4 weeks out, well, them PEDs are potentially going to be gone in 4 weeks' time. And if you're ready at that point, you're actually just going to continue to get worse after you've done the first show.
Just trust us.
That is
All
it.
right?
That is it.
I'll actually call him out. Josh Harrison the other day, ready to up the clen, bro. I'm like, cool, man.
Get it ready.
So
then.
I'm glad you are, man. Sound?
I'm glad you've got the extra at home.
Yeah. Oh, you've got
when we
more
need
of you.
it.
Sound it.
Yeah.
Fucking
I'll tell you
Josh,
when we
man.
need it. That's what I always say.
And I was like, I think I said to him, I was like, oh, what, when your sleep's already shit? Yeah, man, but don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Funny fucker.
It is true though. It's so
And then
true.
next week I upped it anyway, because we decided we are going to do the 11-week out one.
It is true that I always say like, does it look like we get to pay, don't, before you start making a sarcastic comment, because I already know what you're going to try and say. I always say, does it look like I get people not ready for stage? Does it look like that's not the
Ballsy
case?
statement. That.
But it's true though, isn't it?
Cocky.
It's true though, isn't it?
I find the one is with deloads. And it's like,
I think they're gonna lose muscle.
Am I not going to lose? Why would I give you a deload if you were going to lose muscle?
You know what?
And I
Let's
also
do
say,
this
like,
to make you worse.
What a shit. I said, no one would do the sport if you took 4 days off and lost muscle. Like, can you imagine training for 15 years, take 4 days off, and then you've just gone to shit? Like, I was like, no one would
Lost it
do
all.
this, by the way.
Lost it all. Everything's
My
gone.
favourite is that, am I going to lose muscle? I'm like, I always say the same thing every time. I say, bro, if you were eating 0 protein every day and I was getting you to run a marathon daily, you might lose some muscle.
For 4 days,
Might lose some muscle.
Yeah. It's when they're ill and they're like, I've got to take a couple of days off the gym, I'm going to lose muscle. I was like, did you lose muscle in the deload we did 6 weeks ago? We took 4 days off. No, so just chill out.
Yeah.
Should.
It's actually pretty difficult to lose muscle.
If when they go, that
You
is
have
it.
to be actively trying to lose
I
muscle.
don't think I can train this weekend. Oh, cool, great. What are you doing then? What are you up to? They're like, well, what am I supposed to do? Should I do it? Should I do the Saturday session on the Wednesday? I'm like,
no,
because that means you'll be training Monday.
I couldn't train Friday, so I did 2 sessions on Wednesday. What is wrong with you? And I didn't tell you because I thought you're not buzzing with that.
Or squeeze an extra one in this week.
I can't train at the week. I can't train at the weekend, so I'm going to train Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. No, you're not.
I've been ill all week, bro. Still trained. Still feel like absolute shit. I wonder why, man. I thought you'd be buzzing if I trained, man.
That's the best when it's the panic. Like, I'm only going to be able to train 4 times a week this week. Go, can I coach?
Like,
and I'm
there's
like,
actually quite a lot of bodybuilders that train 4 days all year round.
Fucking hell. Should I make up for it next week? No. Just go back to normal, man.
I know.
What about with you? When someone comes back and like, do I start my split now or do I jump back into where my split's meant to be?
Yeah. Makes no difference.
It is the one. That is the one.
And
when
it's coaches who ask.
When people say they've missed the session.
Coaches, I find their own logic to themselves go out the window. I say, like, what would you say to your client?
And the thing is, and they all when you say that to them, what would you say
go,
to your client? They always give you the answer.
Yeah,
and
I know. So like, there you go then.
That's my favourite thing to do at the minute, especially with coaches. When they ask me a question, I'll say, "What's your answer?"
Yeah.
You answer me first what it is, and I'll say if it's right or not.
It comes back horrendous, and then it's like, ooh,
I'm like,
Ricardo.
Probably.
my thing is more to be do the sarcastic version. So when they go, like, "Will I not lose muscle?" I'm like, "Yeah, I think you will." I think you will.
What? You're taking 2 days off?
Yeah,
ringing them, mate. No, you can't.
I'm always like that on like looms or something. And they're like, "Oh, bro, I could only train 4 days this week." I was like, "Fucking hell, what did the police say?" Shit. Oh god. Should we do the call because of the time?
Let's do it. Let's move on to the call.
That was most of the hot topics covered. I think.
I think we were just going to speak about GLPs, but we can do that next time if you want.
Yeah.
We've got quick fire questions,
and we've got a Q&A and whatnot.
Yeah. So we'll do Tom and then
move on to the quiz. Get the leaderboard.
So back to the coaching a reasonably shit quiz. We've had one person so far who we actually need to deduct a point from because Zach actually got it wrong about where Sophie got her Olympia qualification, and Soph gladly reminded us. So he actually got 4, not 5.
Yeah, where did he said Alabama, wasn't it?
He said so, but it wasn't right.
Do you know why? Because I'd wrote down obviously what I thought it was, and then I just thought
that must be the city.
Has he gone into a bit more detail, and I've got the state right, and it's actually something else.
So our next coaching a reasonably shit quiz. Tom Evo.
Mr. Evolution.
Mr. Evolution. Tom Hames. Let's get it.
Right, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll put him on video now.
Will we hear him in our...
Yeah, the viewers won't be able to see that.
I know, but we can do that. Here he is.
Hello, mate. You're right.
I'm good, mate. How are you? Is the boys?
Yeah, very good. How are you guys?
I can't hear him in my
Well,
head.
good.
Oh, I can.
Yeah, Tim, I think you're
Awesome. How's your body gone today?
Yeah, really good so far, mate, actually. We've had a good little chat, haven't we?
Yeah.
How's your day going?
Yeah, good. Yeah, just been like up to here with work, but no, all grand.
Are you nervous?
Sorry?
Are you nervous?
No, I'm all right. No, I'm good. No, I'm okay. As long as these questions aren't ridiculous, I'm sure I'll be okay.
They're ridiculous.
If I do badly, it means I just don't care about myself. Right?
I bet you've been studying it since yesterday now, haven't you?
I had a really quick glance yesterday, but most of the numbers have gone out of my head. So.
I reckon you're going to do well now. Then, to be fair,
We'll see.
Has he been looking on his Insta? Has he been?
He's having a right little browse yesterday.
Standard Eva.
Right, little brother.
Right, Tim, have you got the timer? Right, so Tom, we've got 90 seconds.
Yeah.
So there'll be a point for every correct answer. Christian will take note.
Okay. Okay.
So, are we ready? Tim, you got the timer?
Do I have a bonus question like Zach did?
You do have a bonus.
Funny.
You do have a bonus question.
You have got a bonus question.
Because that made me fucking laugh when that one I watched it the other. That was very funny. That was very funny.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Right, are we ready?
Tim's reaction was better, doing a favour for the industry.
Tim can't.
I can't hear a thing.
Oh, Tim can't even hear you. We can. Don't know
So
why.
I'm just laughing when you're laughing.
So, right. So what we'll do, we're giving the 90 seconds. Once the 90 seconds is finished, we'll then give them the bonus question, which Christian's going to ask.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, Tom, are you ready? I'll count you down. So, 3, 2, 1. What month did Connor win his pro card in 2024?
November.
Correct.
Wow.
What PCA show did Bran win his overall in this year?
PCA Coventry.
Correct. What colour bikini did Sarah win her pro card in?
Blue.
Blue is correct.
Fucking hell, Evo.
What colour hoodie was you wearing when Josh Wall won his pro card?
Black.
Incorrect. Green.
Oh shit.
When Emily won her PCA Masters Pro class, how much money did she win?
Which one? The first one or the second one? Because it changed.
The one when she won her pro card.
£2,500.
£2,000. Wrong.
Oh shit.
What colour was Shelley's pro card when she won it?
Orange.
Correct. Who won their pro cards in the Ben Weeder in 2023 for you?
Reese.
Reese is correct. Which client won the overall bodybuilding at the Southwest PCA show in 2023?
No, I don't know. Pass.
Dan Bastick.
Oh, right, yeah.
What was? Where did Johnny place the same day he won his pro card on his pro debut?
You can have it.
In the pro sixth.
Sixth was correct.
Fucking hell.
Time's up. That was very impressive.
Tom, that was
Okay.
good, mate. That was really
That
good.
was
We've
very
got
good.
I've only
bonus
got
question.
two colours of hoodies. I've got green and black, so I fucking.
That was good. I'm impressed.
Oh, cheers.
Right,
Cool.
Christian has got a bonus
we've got the
question
bonus
for
question,
you.
bro.
All right, cool.
How many to the nearest number of pair of Lonsdales do you own?
Or have I owned? It would be better, but yeah. How many? Do I only own one pair? But I have had in my entire time of buying them 7 pairs.
7 pairs, I will believe that. So you're getting a point. That's 7.
That's very
No,
good.
2 points for the bonus, isn't it?
2 points for the bonus.
Yeah, he's on 8.
Fuck.
Oh, okay,
Doubled
cool.
Zach.
Cool.
That's double Zach, so I'm going to have to rearrange the leaderboard. You are top of the leaderboard, Tom.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you very much.
And Tom, that was lucky as well because I only had one more question, so you flew through those. The other question, the last question that I had was, what was Johnny's badge number when he won his pro card? If you get that, I'd be very impressed.
No, 8.
Uh,
No, it's 50.
Close.
Looks the same.
That was impressive. That was good.
Yeah, very well done, Tom.
Oh, cheers. Thank you. yeah. I've just
Smashed it, mate. Smashed it.
It's what I do, isn't it? It's just clients and bullshit. Same as all of us. We're fucking so we do.
Top of the board.
Cool.
Right,
Thank
you're
you
a
very much.
legend. Thank you very much, mate.
Thanks, Tom.
See you in a bit, bro.
Thanks, guys. Have a lovely one. Thanks.
That was
You
impressive.
know what? It doesn't surprise me.
That was good.
You know what he's like?
Yeah, I know.
I was panicking towards the end because I was thinking I'm going to run out of questions.
Oh, it was brilliant. I couldn't hear a thing.
It was good, don't worry.
It was only when he stalled on the Bastic
Yeah, I
one.
know.
I was like, I'm glad you're stalling him, and I heard the alarm. I was like, thank God for that because I was going to run out then.
I did well.
And it doesn't surprise me.
Well, that's good though because now I know that I need to have probably 12 questions because that was pretty solid.
He was quick with them as well, wasn't he?
He only really got his jumper wrong,
That's tough. That.
which
You have to think of the photo.
I had to get a
don't
tough one in there. And then the other one he got wrong was Dan Bastick, which I thought was a bit of an. I didn't even know Bastick was coached by Tom.
you? Yeah.
At any point.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was good. So yeah, Tom's top of the leaderboard.
Congrats to Tom.
That's going to be hard to beat. That
Yeah,
impressive.
8. Wow.
Makes
No,
that.
I think it was only 1 point.
No, we gave 2.
No, we did give 2 to
We
Zach.
did 2.
We did give 2 to Zach. Yeah, we did.
We lost one in
Point. Yeah, bonus in it. Right, guys, we're back. We've, well, I guess for you, we've not really been anywhere, but we've been for a little piss break.
We had a little wee together in the same toilet, didn't we?
Yeah, we all shared.
Cute.
But after Evo's triumphant victory over Zach,
Triumphant.
Zach is not going to be happy.
No, he's not.
Zach is a competitive soul.
he is, yeah.
You know what we'll have to do if we get towards the end of the season, depending on where we are, because you're probably going to have some people on the same results. We'll probably have to do like some kind of face-off.
Yeah.
That'd be
Head
quite
to
cool.
head.
Head-to-heads.
Yeah, like the buzzer. Like,
Yeah,
Fastest finger first.
Fastest
Yeah,
finger.
we'll get some buzzers.
Yeah,
the fastest
we can do
finger.
that. But we've got some questions. To go
yeah,
through.
Q&A.
We've got through.
Have you
through
put them on there?
Instagram. Yeah,
he's
I
put
got a
them-
few.
he's done that.
I got a few this morning as
Tim's done that.
well.
Timbo.
On it,
It's all
innit?
okay.
Timbo.
So firstly, Highest test dose you're willing to push and have pushed. And we'll let Christian answer this
Yeah,
one.
fucking hell, Christian will make us look like we don't even use any.
This is for men, not women, as
Yeah,
well. So
yeah.
keep it lower now because it's for men.
Just for men.
It doesn't matter to him.
Well, this is more girls.
Same dosage. Same
Yeah,
dose,
same dosage. Well, personal.
Right, just before we answer this
Fuck
question,
me.
I don't want to hear this as much as you can tolerate.
That was
rubbish.
my answer.
Yeah, come on. Let's
Yeah,
actually
stop being a little bitch.
let's actually give some context and some
Well,
numbers.
so personal, I can run high test and not have any estrogenic side effects. I also don't really gain any muscle, so that's
Yeah, so
not,
point
I don't get that
next.
side effect either. I've done 1,200 tests with nothing else.
Really?
Yeah,
How did
and-
you find on that?
Oh, I felt like I could run through the wall.
Would you give it to a client?
Yeah,
Yeah. Would you use any?
I've
DHT with it?
had a fair few guys on more than a gram of test a week.
Yeah. And what using DHT AI?
Yeah, DHTs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm never going to run someone at over a gram a week if they've got estrogenic issues.
Of course.
So I wouldn't need to ever use an AI. But yeah, as over a gram, yeah,
I've
trust me, you're going to feel fucking good.
Yeah.
I've run 1,200 on its own.
Have you really?
Yeah,
Yourself?
we're the same. We always have been.
Yeah.
Again,
See, I aromatize so easy. So
I grow no muscle either.
maybe that's where you're both going wrong.
Yeah, and in terms of, I've had clients that are on pretty much a gram, if not a bit more, with nothing else.
Really?
And yeah, because as much as it's don't say as much as you can tolerate, they were absolutely fine.
What do you think I think interesting topic. What do you think to high estrogen but without any visual side effects?
Why is it an issue?
But no, I'm not saying
No,
this.
no, no. But
I'm
you're
just
asking a
I'm
loaded
just
question,
asking.
I feel.
So there's
no,
no-
I'm not. It's not.
I remember, sorry. Big Knife Styles. This was years back. And I think we were training together.
Yeah.
And he just had his bloods come through. And his estrogen was like 800 and something.
Yeah.
You just trump.
No, I moved my
Oh,
hand.
it sounded like a trumpet. Bit trumpet trousers over there. His estrogen was like 800 and something.
Yeah.
And I was like, how do you feel? He's like, I feel fine.
Great.
I
Yeah.
was like, cool.
It
Pump
was
them
genuine,
numbers up.
Yeah.
You know, like you need estrogen to build muscle, burn
Agreed.
body fat.
Yeah, agreed.
It's neuroprotective,
Yeah.
cardiac protective.
Estrogen is a good thing until it's not.
Fat loss. If there's no visuals
Yeah.
or mental sides or libido sides,
Get it as high as possible.
Yeah.
run it up.
Yeah.
Run it up.
I do have the same view.
Yeah.
It wasn't a loaded question. I think it's just
Makes a change.
interesting for us to just dive into some of the stuff that people probably will ask them kind of questions about.
Yeah, I think you should find your tolerance. I think that's where people go wrong.
Have you had anyone not necessarily show any visual side effects, but mental side effects from the high estrogen?
Well, more so like libido.
Yeah.
A bit maybe depressed, emotional.
yeah.
Yeah, I've definitely
Oh, that
had that
explains
as
so much about my life.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
well. But I think you should find that, especially starting PDs. I only start with tests and I drive tests up until they can no longer handle the test.
Yeah,
I
okay.
won't introduce the DHT until we found that.
Until you
tolerable
found that
point.
tolerance.
And then I'll put a DHT in. Are you not similar with that? And then so we hit 400. Okay, we're starting to run into a little bit of nipple sensitivity.
Yeah.
Pull back 350 where you're fine. 50 meg of mast or primo in, and then
300.
we'll move up from there.
I don't see a point in putting 50 mega mass.
No, I don't either. Mass
So
50,
milligram for milligram is what I mean. We'll pull back to say 300, then we'll put 100
50 milligrams of mass.
Yeah,
I don't think that's going to do much, mate.
seen it plenty of times.
I've seen it plenty of times. Plenty of times.
Yeah.
Replace say milligram for milligram.
Me and Jake be like, right, if we just pull test down 50 and we put mast in at 300,
500,
we'll be absolutely
If there-
fine.
if
Primo definitely doesn't.
if you're
Mass
pulling-
doesn't manage it like Primo. Though.
If you're pulling tests back to the point where there was absolutely fine,
Oh yeah.
I don't necessarily agree with what you
Then-
just said.
There is absolutely no way that Masteron manages estrogen like Primo.
I agree.
No way.
Wholeheartedly agree.
Wholeheartedly agree.
Absolutely no way. And
No,
Mast-
I'm just having to use mast a lot more now.
Mast
you do
acts
have. We
like-
have to because of the Primo.
And I just,
drought,
I
yeah.
feel like it is doing relatively the same thing.
It,
Yeah,
it acts
disagree.
like a certain mast. It will stop the sides, but in terms of blood work, it won't pull down estrogen.
So
like Primo
yeah,
will.
see for me, for some, like,
See, I'm just going aside.
for some, I aromatize very, very easy. Literally,
Explains a lot.
if say for example, let's just say I've got 600 Primo in. If I swap that 600 Primo for mass, by the end of the week, I would have tennis balls in my nipples
Really?
every time.
I think you should do it.
I remember in my prep this
Do it for
year.
next step.
I remember my
You
prep.
do it for the next step, bring some
Remember-
milk. 'Cause Bring
I
milkers
remember in
with you,
my
man.
prep this year, I was running half primo, half mass, like for like of each into prep. And then when I started with Martin, he wanted to pull the primo out and just go all massed. And I was like, I would be up for that, but I can't because within a week it will literally be a mess. And he was like, let's just try it. And within a week, literally, he was like, wow, it really does, doesn't it? I was like, yeah.
It's definitely person dependent in terms of mass will pull estrogen a lot more in some, but I typically do see it at more.
Must just be my client.
I think for people that don't sit in that bracket of aroma that are really high,
heavy on it.
Yeah, I think if you've got someone who just has a little bit sometimes, I think fine. But for someone, if you've got someone who has high estrogen and you get bad sides from it, it does definitely.
But you're trying to pull it down as opposed to like just manage
to manage it. That's what I'm saying. So that's what I think. If you're someone who just gets it a little bit,
you're a manager, really. Aren't you?
I'm more of a manager than I'm a puller.
Yeah. If you're a manager,
And he's a milker.
It's a different story. But whereas if you're someone who struggles with it, then
Milking.
yeah,
Agree.
But I think in terms of dosage wise, I think for me,
And what are you willing to push?
a gram, I think is probably where I'm at. Would I potentially go higher? Yeah. Have I seen a scenario where I've felt the need to?
I will say a quote from Ben Diesel: "Test is king,"
Test is king.
and unfortunately, you can hardly take fuck all.
It's
fucking annoying.
because the same reasons.
Yeah,
Get it cut out.
Yeah.
I know. Well, I've told him.
Yeah.
But he's one of them. I'll sort it after prep. Okay, man.
Yeah.
Nice one, man.
I think
I'll say a joke that only
somewhere-
Ben Diesel will understand it. The same. That's it.
I think somewhere around that gram is around about the right amount. Unless you probably
you're extreme if you can run a gram of test with nothing else.
Yeah.
You're on the other end of the extreme, which we
I'm
are.
pretty extreme.
Have you ever taken anyone over 1200?
Or just test on its own.
Or even just tests in general?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you really?
Yeah.
How high?
I actually think I'm going to be really pedantic here, but I think it was like 1300 milligram.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah. But I think that was with EQ and Mast alongside.
Who was that?
So I'm not going to reveal who it was.
Would that be at your upper? Would that be your upper? Would that be your upper limit?
I don't think you can say an upper limit with drug use because
You use what you use.
you use what you use and there's risk to reward and it needs
And I think
analysis.
now that I'm getting a few more like the bigger people on the questionnaire, it says current or previous PD usage, and they tell me I'm like thinking, "Ooh, we can start the blast high."
I'd be putting caps and shit on like Tren and PP
Yes.
and stuff, but when you're talking mass primo test, it's like, well, just use what you can and anchor.
I think you're bang on. Those are the three that I think the sky's the limit.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, primo. If you start thinking about cost right now, pushing over a gram, you need a mortgage every month.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
But okay, yeah, cool. I'm more just. I think I'm just more just triggering because I think it's just good for viewers to just hear
definitely.
more so that just where we're prepared to go. With.
And I don't think there's. I think we've checked the particular ratios that were every.
Ratio's person dependent, isn't it?
different.
Well, like we've just said, you two can run a gram of test and have no issues. If I did a gram of test, that literally.
If I ran what you ran, I would be in the absolute bin.
Gutter.
My
Exactly.
estrogen would be negative.
Exactly. Yeah. So like, just to put it in perspective, I will still sit just over the range from an estrogen standpoint with a 1 to 2 ratio of test and primo. So 400 test to 800 primo, I will just about be out of range. Whereas for most people, for a lot of people, that are putting right dead at the bottom. Yeah.
Mad.
I've never done more than 600 tests, just purely because the amount of primo, or if I was using an AI, I'd have to use to counteract it, would just be outrageous.
Right. Favorite reasonably priced car.
Well, we've got to put a cap on that.
We've got to put a cap on it, yeah.
Reasonably
I don't
priced.
even know about cars. So.
No, Tim's going to get Ford Galaxy, man.
Full Galaxy, full KA.
I know what KA is.
What would be the, what,
How
yeah,
much is?
I don't want to sound,
Especially,
I'm not going to say, 100 grand. 30 grand car.
oh, 30 grand.
And is it brand new?
No. No. Can be anything.
Oh, I have no idea.
30 grand. And I suppose if we're thinking
No,
about
let's just do it as if you had 30 grand now to spend on a car, what would you buy?
Can you get a Skyline GTR for under that now?
What, an R34? What, the one from...
The new model.
No.
No, this
Maybe 35, 40.
Yeah.
But it would be a dog. And this shit, mate.
I'm more just thinking about going fast in a fast line.
In a fast line, same man.
Fast.
I'd just get like a 2-year-old, 3-year-old Audi A5 or something.
Just Stevens.
Popping.
Do you know what I do think
Ain't
is
no
actually a
car
very good value for money car at like 20-25 grand now? An M2.
M2, great car.
I think it's a fantastic car.
I would prefer to spend 20 grand, get an E92 M3, and then 10 grand on track mods.
Yeah. I would.
That's the first thing that came to my head because mine, it was one of the favourite cars I've ever had.
Was it really? I'd love to have an
Used
old
to-
E30 BMW.
Oh, yeah, 100 bags.
That mate, literally the 330, the M Sport.
Yeah.
Is
there's
like 100 grand now.
Yeah.
It's obscene.
Yeah. No, I always think about that E92 M3 I had.
Yeah.
And I used to drive it like an absolute cunt everywhere. And I was convinced there was a hole in the fuel tank. Like, it was so bad on fuel.
Yeah.
Like, awful. So, there's something wrong here. But I was also just hooning it everywhere.
Do you know what? I think you can get a V8 F-Type for under 30 grand as well.
Yeah, that wouldn't
Which
surprise
is a
me.
fantastic engine.
Yeah.
5-litre V8.
Yeah, great engine, but
Not so much the car as much.
they look great.
I used to have one, but
really?
like the V6.
Right.
But the V8 for
The 5-litre V8 supercharged, I mean, that's a weapon.
yeah.
That
It
is a
it
weapon.
an
And they
absolute-
do look great. Just inside is a bit...
Yeah, a bit dated inside.
What image are you giving off? I just think it's older.
It's more of a
old boys
It's
car.
like an Aston Martin, isn't it?
Yeah, like I love Bentley, but I wouldn't have one
You
for
would have one. Yeah, Continental.
10,
You can get a
15
Continental
years.
for under 30 grand, I think now.
Yeah, and 30 grand bill
Well, yeah.
after when you fucking drive it 5 minutes down the road. No, I love a good Bentley.
Yeah,
Bentayga, Brooklands, old school, man.
yeah. I do actually like the new Continentals. The new,
Yeah, they're sexy, man. But a lot of money.
Yeah,
Like 200 plus now.
yeah.
That's a lot.
So Tim would have an A5.
I'm saying E92 M3, 10 grand to spend on track mods.
Yeah, I'd do that.
Full
idea.
cage.
I'm just going to stick with the M2. I think that's a
Great car.
great car. Next one. What we got?
The key missing ingredient you see in bikini girls doing well / going pro.
Genetics.
That's what I was gonna say.
Genetics.
It is coming back to our conversation.
Unfortunately,
earlier,
that is
isn't
the
it?
I
answer.
would say it is genetic structure within bikini.
Yeah.
You've either got it or you haven't.
And it's that.
And you can't
There's
train
so
it.
many girls that have the same amount of muscle, they've done it for years and years, and they'll just never go pro.
Yeah,
they
'cause you-
just don't have that.
It is that genetic
out
structure
structure.
because I think you can have an ugly bodybuilder that can still do well in bodybuilding.
Yeah.
You can't have an ugly bikini looking physique that won't do well in bikini. That will do well in bikini. Like if you've got a big blocky waist with a really big rib cage, it don't matter how good your glutes are, how good your delts are.
Not that it should be a thing as well, if you're attractive.
No, but yeah, I think it does. It does
plays a
play
role.
a part.
It's more so. It
I think
probably,
I'm
probably
more-
helps with any walk of life, realistically.
Yeah.
And you're going to look at
Yeah,
someone
why is
more,
Tim done so well?
You're
Look at
gonna-
him. Devilish.
You're going to look at someone more on stage.
Yeah,
It's the same as if someone's tan's good. If their hair's awful or like done well,
presentation.
so presentation, you're going to be drawn to someone. But I think, typically with bikini, when you're looking at the muscularity, after a few years of training, probably most people can get to the muscularity, and it comes down to even how do your glutes insert? How's your front? How's your front?
We've
shot?
spoke about that gluten surge.
it's like wellness.
Yeah.
If you haven't got that,
Deep, long tie-in.
like we didn't know Emma had it until we got to the latter end of prep. Like, oh fuck, yeah, you've got wellness glutes.
Yeah.
And some people have that. Like, look at Meg. Your Meg.
Yeah, she's got a
it makes
tie
it
in
ridiculous.
off season
Down
at
to-
her
Full off
heaviest.
season.
down to a knee.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Doesn't look real.
I know.
Literally, she's in off season. You can just see this.
I know.
I do
We've
think.
sculpted that together.
I think. Actually, do you know what? I think.
Fuck the genetics. Worked hard.
I think. Are
my
we saying?
programming.
Are we saying genetics and structure are the same thing?
Yeah, because your structure comes from.
Yeah.
You can't grow a new structure.
I think
can
when
you
we
really?
say
It's like classic.
Yeah,
You can't.
It's-
Obviously, you
it's-
can
the-
get wider and whatnot, but you've
the
got
real
the
bit
rib
is the
cage, or
structure,
you've got
isn't
the
it?
tie.
The structure
The
is
rib cage.
The rib cage, man. It's
Bikini and
a killer
bikini,
rib cage.
Bikini and classic is the structure.
When they come out and say, "Oh, she's got the rib cage,"
Like classic guys on the pull a vacuum, you can either do it or you can't.
yeah.
And if your rib
Well,
cage
yeah.
is horrible, you can't.
yeah. So yeah, I would say it
I
is
do think it's
down to
structure,
that. Yeah.
because if you can have doubts and glutes of an Olympian, but you can still be an amateur.
And they could just sit shit.
Yeah, it
Like,
just doesn't
simple
sit.
as.
Yeah.
How do you find coaching pros versus first timers? Similarly, not too dissimilar a lot of the time. I think sometimes.
I actually, I think
you can either have amazing first timers and amazing pros, or you can have shit first timers and shit
Yeah,
pros.
it's like saying, what's it like? What's the difference between prepping that guy and that guy?
Yeah.
Well,
there isn't
it's
really
the
a
personality.
difference,
The tag doesn't really matter.
the only thing I would say
Go on.
is I tend to find normally the better the physique and the longer they've been doing it, and they might be pro or they might be like until you turn pro, they're harder to tell what to do. They want to do
I think
certain
if you're
things.
coaching higher level people, you have to accept a little bit of
Pushback.
and like influence and feedback. And they want to say with certain things.
And
The
if
better
it's-
they get, the more that happens.
But they've also done it for 10, 12 years, and their feedback's
Exactly.
important.
Yeah.
like Tofton.
Yeah.
He's like, I feel better on more tren. Cool. We're going to take more tren then.
Yeah.
Because that's the feedback you've given me, and I trust that.
Yeah.
If he said, I feel better when I do 2 hours of cardio a day, I'm going to say that's a stupid idea.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, but I do tend to find that the longer someone's been in it, the more opinions they will have.
Yep.
But then it's just down to their personality, how they express that.
Yeah, it's like you go, right, if
As long as it's not in an arrogant way.
you've got a prep with the first time when they tell you you're tired, and they're tired, you take it on board, but you put it to side a little bit. When you've had someone who's done 10 preps, they're a seasoned competitor, they go, I'm fucked. You go, right, you are fucked. We're going to pull back now.
That's a very good
So the feedback matters, but it is the level of like who it's coming from, what the experience that they've had with it.
Yeah.
If a first timer tells me that I want to train like this because I respond better, you're 2 years in training, you don't know what you respond to yet. But Tofton says, I respond doing this. You go, okay, well, we'll keep doing that. Like, it's worked.
I think a lot of the time, from a coach's perspective, I think it's easier to be able to get first timers to do what you want more than it is a pro.
Agreed.
They definitely will, because they don't know what to expect.
I like prepping the first time because
I do.
it's like they don't know what's happening.
They don't know what to
Everything's
expect,
new,
and
isn't it?
they
So
find
they're
it
just like,
exciting
yeah, I'll
as
do
well.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, you want me to do that now? Okay, I'll do that.
Looking up and
There's,
look
there's,
like
def-
this.
there's definitely.
I've never seen this before.
I think
And
it's
I'm like, bro, you're 12 weeks out, still wait.
3 days in.
But it's
got a vein.
I think if you look at first timers and pros, you've got resistance is less on a first timer than it is a pro. But when it comes to just communication, pros is probably a lot
You
easier.
have to accept a
and more
little bit
effective.
more collaborative.
Yeah.
With
Collaborative's the
approach.
right-
I don't mind a
right.
collaborative approach as long as they're not trying to dictate everything that we
yeah,
do.
as long as it doesn't come across.
Dictate an
I know more than-
ego.
I know
If it's
more- I know
dictate
more
an
than
ego,
you.
you're not
It's never
interested.
gonna work.
But like you said, like Tofton is a great example. If he knows well enough about his body to know what works.
Yeah.
If he tells you he wants to do something that he always does, and you can see there's no hindrance,
I respond really well to Superdrol. So does everyone,
So
mate.
does
I get
I've
really
tried.
full of Superdrol.
Oh, do you? That's weird.
yeah.
Hello.
Most underrated coach in the UK.
It's such a difficult question.
I still,
Because they
we
could-
obviously got them the other day. I still can't fucking put my finger on think of.
I think I obviously have spoken to you.
Yeah.
I know what I'm going to say, and she'll like this
Speaking,
one.
you two,
She prob-
always speaking without me.
She probably isn't going to listen to the podcast. So she might not.
She
even
might
hear
get
it.
sent it now.
But yeah, I'd say Lauren Brown from a female standpoint. I've said
nice.
this to you a few weeks back.
Nice person.
She just rarely misses. Like she doesn't put loads of people on stage nowadays.
I feel like she knows the categories well.
back
But
in
she
the
just
UK?
she's back in the UK.
Because I
now,
feel
yeah.
the biggest issue is going to Dubai.
Yeah, like, but
Kills you
she's.
from a
I'm
prep
quite good
coach
friends
and-
of her, and she just kind of she likes doing a bit of competitive stuff. She likes doing a lot of lifestyle. She likes just helping people.
Yeah.
For the girls that she does put on stage, they're always on.
She does well, yeah.
They're always on. Do you know the main thing about her that I'd say that always stands out for me? They always all have a glute tie-in, and it's a good tie-in. Like, and I'm not talking like a structure tie-in. I'm talking there is some fullness in the glutes. Like, she knows how to train.
Yeah.
Girls to train how they should be.
LPB, man. Lauren Page Brown.
LPB. Yeah.
I was thinking that would be. Yeah, I'd say Lauren.
She's good
for me.
She's good.
Have you got anyone in mind? You going to go with who we said, or
Yeah, it just always springs to mind. Like, it's the first person to think of. Because, like, in
I'm
our...
going to say his actual name or his instant name?
I'll do it. We always just think of our immediate circle, don't we? And well, everyone, they're all rated, so that's good. And anyone that we really talk to, people know as they're a good coach. I think Myron Max Gombos.
Gombos.
The thing is with Max,
Good lad.
one, good person.
He's a lovely guy.
He's such a good guy. He proper helped me out a lot last year as well. With some shit as well. And didn't need to.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Just good person. And I was on his podcast with Chloe a couple of weeks back. And it was like someone had sent in a question for the podcast about coaching to me, and he was like, well, "I want to listen to this because I want to know what this is, so I can." Really wants to learn. Really dedicated to the game himself.
Yeah.
Looks great.
great physique.
I told him the other day, I said, you'll go pro.
He's got a great physique.
unbelievable.
Someone as
physique.
tall as he
God,
is.
I
And he had a
know.
period as well where he was like completely off everything for
was
a
on
long
like 200
time.
tests for like a
and he's
year or
bounced
something.
back.
Yeah,
like,
loser, man.
I remember seeing him win. The
Fox-
TBF takedown, the
Fox
Foxy
show,
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Foxy.
And he looked absolutely fantastic.
The thing is, like, look at him. One, great physique. Obviously, a good-looking lad. Fit misses. Yeah, he's got fucking size 14 feet or something. The guy's got everything going for him.
Chopper.
Absolute weapon on him. Brother's a DJ. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
killing it. And I don't know. I don't think he's probably spoke about enough from a coach standpoint because it's people think of him as the athlete.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
everything I've seen from a coaching standpoint, how he looks after clients, he had a consult with me before. He just wants to learn, and that is a thing that holds a lot of people back.
It does hold him out,
They
yeah.
don't want to learn. Like I was talking on this consult last night, and like, man, my thought processes and choices of things that I do or don't do now compared to 2 years ago, it's so different. But that's because I've been willing to learn. Like even having like Tim alongside me, I've learned so much from Tim. Because, and I'll say this all the time, Tim is smarter than me.
Yeah.
He is. And that's sweet. We have different
Thank you.
we have different qualities, me and
Yeah,
Tim.
definitely.
And we will attract completely different clients.
clientele. I agree with that. Yeah.
Like, I know some people that Tim coaches that just need direct, no like gimmicks, nothing, just that's it, go do it.
Yeah.
My clients are opposite of that.
Yeah,
They don't want
yeah,
them.
agreed.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
I think
that's a
you
brilliant
have a
thing.
very niche clientele.
But I think it's a brilliant thing for, I know we're completely off topic, but for budding coaches and coaches out there struggling, if you change, you're not going to get the clients. Like, you will get the clients that are attracted to you. You getting 30 inquiries in a week, right? Obviously, I'm not saying you do. I just mean that a crazy number, right? Someone else don't be disheartened because they're probably never going to inquire with you in the first place because they match your personality.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
yeah, and luckily, a lot of bodybuilders are mental. And so am I. So that's normally what they're attracted
But the
to.
thing
do
is,
you know what I mean?
but the thing is, like your skill set as a coach is communication. Like,
Yeah.
you as a person,
and just attentive.
yeah, you just that like
Not
you-
that Tim isn't,
No,
obviously.
no, of course not. We're not talking about comparison.
But
here.
I
We're
will
just
say,
saying,
coming through, obviously a lot younger, it was bred into me from day one that you don't miss and you're attentive. And that's from you. And
Yeah.
that's what I learned from the start was service. From such a young age, I was given a service because I had someone ramming it down my throat to give the best service.
and how many conversations have we all had about service?
Yeah.
And it
And
isn't-
I
it
think
isn't-
the only, like, I've said it to so many people when they say, because I've had it with people who've inquired for both of us, and they say, oh, what's Tim like? And I'll always say the same thing. I'll say, Tim is as good, if not better than me as a coach, from a technical standpoint.
Yeah.
The only difference is I've just done it longer, but that's because I'm older.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's literally the only difference. And the only reason why I feel like I'm good is because I've seen thousands of physiques.
It's the
And
most
do it
important
every
thing.
single
it
day
goes back
for
to that
9
experience
years.
thing
It's
again
the
that we
most
talked
important
about all the
thing.
time.
It
isn't
is the most
And I
important.
thankfully have so much experience for a 27-year-old.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
ridiculous.
I still think it's
And it's just,
27.
I think Tim's been
Pisses me off.
Tim's been around the right people,
Yeah.
Yeah.
big time.
Yeah.
And now he's got me in his life as well. It's just even better.
It's
It's a GHK copper, bro. That's what it is. It's
great,
really
isn't
a
it?
treat. I don't know. Underrated. I'm going to pick some naturals just because we've spoken about a
JC.
bikini. And, who?
JC
JC.
Kingsley.
Oh, Jack. I mean, Jack's a
Good coach.
a brilliant coach.
Probably not spoken about enough, but it's because his physique takes everything.
And it's like Max. Jack's absolutely brilliant. And he's got experience from bodybuilding, even from his brother. His dad being in it. Jack's brilliant. Dante.
Dante
And
Evans.
that is a little bit of an absolute
Left field.
Go look at some people he put on stage last year, and he's not. I don't think he's had that many on stage. He's done an unbelievable job. Some international guys as well. Peaked really well. I know he's been up early hours doing it.
Yeah.
And
He's a very
staying on
nice
top.
person as well.
He's a lovely guy. He's a ridiculous bodybuilder as well. Ridiculous.
Freak.
And just recently, I've noticed. Shout out Dante that he's just done a really good job.
I would always use him as an example when I was training at EP and he was there. Like if I had like someone to come and train me and Dante was in, I'd be like, bro, that kid, because he's wearing clothes, it doesn't look like he trains.
I know.
Takes his stuff off, and it's like, what the fuck?
He's absolutely ridiculous.
Unbelievable.
And he's so young.
Yeah.
I think he's only just out of being a junior, like semi-junior, so he knows.
Unbelievable physique.
But yeah, and look, someone like Dante's obviously had AJ in his corner for years, and he's going to learn loads from there. Like, it does help from a young age being around the right people and who you pick. But yeah, Dante's brilliant, and Jack as well. Jack's really, really good.
I mean, there could be loads. There's so many coaches in the industry.
There is, yeah, and it's hard to know if someone's underrated or not, isn't it?
I'd say more so under the radar.
Yeah. But yeah, I think they're good picks. Natural fit model. Do I need PDs? No, you're natural.
No, he was in the did no get the PDs.
But obviously, the question is that does a fit model person need to take PDs?
Soon.
I think
as the category develops, probably.
Yeah,
you should be able to do it naturally.
I mean, did you see one of the winners from last weekend that won in fit model?
I didn't know,
mate. Like conditions.
Oh no, I did see.
Conditions.
I did see. Yeah,
conditioned.
Yeah,
big doubts.
Yeah.
Like,
as we say, just literally like bikini.
As soon as that first pro show has happened, watch the whole stand on a fit model go boom.
Mm-hmm. And maybe people drop back down.
100% it's going to happen. Yeah.
So. No, you don't. And the point of it was for a natural division in a sense, but it's just going to evolve. And as we've said, it's natural selection at its finest. That the leanest and biggest will keep winning the show, and then that'll be the standard, and they'll move through.
And also, I think I don't know who was asking that question because it was anonymous, but it also depends what muscle do you have now. Like,
pussy.
What level of muscle do you have now? Like, it's hard to answer that because if you're someone who's got decent doubts and decent...
No, bro, I still think with fit model, it doesn't matter what muscle they've got. That should be... If you're looking at the criteria, just take 1 more, 2 more years.
Oh, yeah.
Get there.
Absolutely. I do agree with that. But I guess what I'm saying is, like, for that person that's asking, like, you know, it does still depend on... The high probability is 100%. No. Like, you know, Victoria, who I've got, she's a natural, and she's just got a pro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I would say for 95% of people, you don't need it.
Like, of course,
if you use it, is it going to accelerate your progress?
I think we're talking androgens. I mean, obviously, Clen, thyroid, whatever. Like,
oh yeah, Tim Wax them from the start.
Like, they're never out.
Thyroid, Timbo. They're year round.
Right, I think we are probably not far off done.
I've got a few. Let me have a look. That were quite good, and I think it's one that you will like. How do you approach weighing clients on peak week and show day, and why?
Weighing them.
Now, this is legit now. People, young coaches, are weighing clients backstage. And I've seen it. Jake, people have been next to me doing it at times.
What?
Weighing it because this whole notion of they look best at 71.5. We found the look at 71.5, right? Listen, I'm talking serious, bro. 45 minutes out, step on the scales.
So what do they think they're going to do in 45
All right,
minutes?
we're 500 gram down, like 500 ml of water in. You know, what? Let's put in, 15 squares bars to make up that 500 gram. Bro, I ain't joking.
God.
I ain't joking. And this is where, like we've spoken about, the eye. You should not be in the game if you can't look at your client backstage and know if you're on or not. And if you're leaving it 45 minutes, you fucked it there as well. Seriously, they're weighing themselves through show day, all throughout show day to find the look.
Absolutely.
We need more here and more there.
On peak week, on the AM, on the PM.
Yeah, pre-bed weight's really important.
Yeah,
how much they drop off through the night.
I do think that. I do think that.
I don't do it for everyone.
No, I don't.
Because I know it will stress people out.
And also, some physiques don't need it, and that's not being like.
I know that I ain't going to weigh Jamie Harrison at the end of the night normally.
Yeah.
Because
will it be through the roof?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he'll be like,
just from food volume alone.
And then he'll shit himself.
Yeah.
Go to sleep. Is stressed.
Yeah.
Wakes up heavy anyway.
Yeah.
It's definitely person dependent. What did you know? One of the other,
and also a physique that's maybe not well muscled and a first timer, you probably then don't need.
I am very similar. Again, the amount of times I would weigh a male in that final week is a lot more than I would weigh a female.
Yeah.
You know, but certainly I think morning and PM is definitely the same for me. One thing I do probably quite frequently, that first day carb up potentially for a male. I might do it meal by meal.
I'll weigh meal by meal through the carbs ups. Yeah,
I do as well.
When trying to find
again,
things,
if I've got someone that's 2 meals, 3 meals in, and their weight's the same as it was in the morning, then I'm straight away I know you can take fucking way more than food. Like let's just.
Or it's skyrocketing. I'm like, okay, that's going to bounce back very, very soon. Let's pull back.
Do you ever get people to weigh their piss?
I have.
I've heard this before.
Replace what goes in and goes out.
No,
I have been.
I've heard someone do this before. Do you know what? I tell you where I heard it from.
But what if they've had a piss, yeah, and your normal response would be, fucking hell, we need to replace that now. But what if they've had a piss and they look fucking 10 times better?
Yeah, no, I'm
Just always go from look, man.
I've done that in the past.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
I don't. I just don't.
There could be merit for it at some point, but yeah.
Very John Jewett thing. And a lot of the majority of the stuff that John Jewett speaks on J3, I don't agree with.
Well, the issue that I found with J3 is that so many are doing it that everyone just is J3 and can only coach one way, and there's no individuality
Correct.
in
And
coaching.
have you also noticed that a lot of them people that swear by it as well and not landing people on the money?
Nope.
Take everything with a
and
pinch of
also,
salt.
Absolutely.
a lot of what he does now was not what got him to build the physique that he has.
Yes. And I would also just say, like, there's nothing wrong.
It's a
What he
brilliant
says.
resource. It is a brilliant
Brilliant
standard
resource.
resource.
Absolutely. But don't take it as gospel and do it to everyone, because
And
that's
it's
not
the
how
only way.
bodybuilding
This
works.
just
But I
comes
think
back.
John Jewett is the scale weight on show days.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, and I'm not joking. I know I'll go back to it. I'm talking getting your scales out, back fucking stage and standing.
This just comes back. It comes
Imagine
back.
how much stress that is creating.
It comes
Of the
back.
client thinking, I can't go over a certain weight, I have to be this weight.
Yeah, it
Absolute
comes back
bollocks.
to that same conversation that we've all had so many times: is experience beats knowledge.
Books.
and just knowing what you look for. I said, how can you not know someone's on or not, or if they're flat or full or
And the scale is going to dictate that.
And also, how is that scale weight the same as it was 3 days ago if you've dried them off or you've reduced food volume?
All the
or
time
there's
you're
a-
using some kind of water manipulation.
yeah,
It's straight
some
off,
peat
thrown
max
off
or
straight away.
diuretic, or food volume on show days less, so
Yeah.
then they're going to weigh less. They've had a big fucking shit.
It's
You know,
ridiculous.
crazy. But I thought we'd end it on that. I have got as well how to manage training intensity when going into a cut. Just keep the same.
Yeah.
Just
Just
pull
keep
some
on until-
intensifiers and train really hard.
Keep on until you need to put it back. I think that's
But I think that's pretty. I think we've rambled on for a long time there. haven't
that's been a long one. I think
Wrap it up.
we are nearly 2 hours in.
we? Are we
so-
going to announce next step?
Yeah, so next episode we have got a special guest coming in.
It's Callum Race.
It's going to be Callum Raystrick. He's going to come into the studio.
Big CR.
So
Pro
yeah,
coach.
so if any of you
Pro
anyone-
IQ.
if anyone's got any,
ICM.
ICM.
we'll put some question boxes up near the time, won't we? But if anyone's got any questions, that
Muscle
anyone-
mentor.
If anyone's got any questions near the
CR
time,
physiques. What was it? It's been CR physiques. Muscle mentors.
Pro coach.
Is it that?
Yeah,
I think so. Then he's
Yeah.
had ICM, Pro IQ.
yeah. But yeah, if
The
anyone
dungeon.
if anyone has got any questions,
Collab.
not your kind of dungeon, ours.
Oh,
I have got.
we've got that
Can
question.
tell us about Torture Garden.
Well, me and Jake can both answer how it's not that we've gone together. Torture Garden, don't look left.
We know.
How is it? One of the best nights I've ever had in my life.
End on that note.
No, honey, come on, not just me, mate.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's very good.
You've been a few times, haven't
I've
you?
been a couple of times. Yeah,
Jake's been a few times to Torture Garden.
very good.
Oh, it's so good.
It was very good.
Get me in the cage, bro.
I'll lock you up in there next time if you want.
Right, let's wrap it up.
Yeah, what I was saying was, if
In the
anyone,
cage looking
we'll
left.
We'll put some question boxes up near the time. But if anyone has got any questions they want to ask Cal, any subjects they want us to dive into with Cal, you know, obviously with Niall, with the Olympia and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, if anyone
Might
wants
have to do
to,
a 2-part episode of that.
anyone-
So much we could talk about.
if
with
anyone
Cal.
wants to,
We'll
yeah,
definitely
just
have a good laugh
dive
as
in.
well.
Yeah, we'll have a good laugh.
Yeah, that's the thing. Actually, I'm going to try and bring Cal's non-educational personality out.
Yeah, we want a bit of both, don't
Bit
we?
of both.
Want both.
Nah, no education.
But yeah, guys, thank you
Yeah,
for
thanks,
watching.
everyone.
Please like, subscribe, share it to your
Like,
stories.
share, comment, subscribe. Don't just tag the podcast.
Yeah,
tag all of us.
Tag us.
Yeah,
Because
feedback
we have
as
some
well.
issues with the DMs on the podcast.
Yeah,
so
it's been a
tag
bit of a
us and
pain.
we can reshare it.
And if you've got all the way to the end,
Thank you.
comment Torture Garden.
Comment Torture Garden. We'll see you in the next one.
Don't look left.